an Eminem without the bleached hair. Sending them to hell, you better bet I've been there. Family in jail, you bet I've never been there. If my team had one plate, there's no debate that we'd share. Free fair for them girls that show love on their knees. Rappers asking me, yo, come homie, please. Gotta show you, gotta go. I'm blowing up in the streets, but your show is like your girl. Yeah, I come, then I leave. You spit that slow shit, you lack focus. No, you won't get me at your show, it's bogus. What you get to witness is a magnum opus. I'm super Cali-Sexalicious, spitting hella dope shit. White boy, but he nice with it. 5 chicks, thick thighs, white hips. He couldn't fit the pipe tip and try spitting 16 when he's eyewitness to the whole thing. You couldn't beat me if I free and you got 5 written. 5 bitches, I'm off to the big leagues, but I won't forget the people that stay with me. We all on the come up, my team, I'm my brother. We making thumpers, some downers and uppers. Come round if you wanna, the sound it will stun in addition to sum up. No, you can't sit with us, goal is $1 million. We won't take less of 500 for me and 500 for Trevor. Weather the weather, but I believe we the king of the jingle. Rap game Chris Kringle, Grinch on the beat has got you feeling tingles. My freestyle is better than most of y'all singles. Sorry there weren't any hooks on this Freestyle Friday, but I just felt like snapping. Anyways, hashtag Freestyle Friday. Woo!
I guess you're not cool enough. I'm kidding.
I mean, wow.
But hello and welcome, as always, I'm friend Dungeon Master Peter. Welcome to For the Quest of Holiday Special, ran by our lovely Dungeon Master this session, Rachel, and the next couple of sessions following up till Christmas, or the week after Christmas, because during that time, most likely we'll take the week off to work and spend time with family. As you can see, unfortunately there's only 4 of us at the current table since this week is Thanksgiving week. Dom has been pulled away to spend it with family, which is A-okay. That is what I'm saying on camera. It is also my birthday! Which Travis did give me a lovely birthday present. It is a new Dungeons & Dragons Player's Handbook, which is for everyone to use. Becca gave me some magic cards prior to my birthday that I was okay with opening at that moment. Ben got me magic and some candy, and the lovely ladies brought pizza for the table.
Yeah, so, my presents.
I was getting to that last year. I'm sorry. Right? Did I say that right? I don't know how to interact with women.
You're getting married.
This is twice I've been called out in 2 minutes, and one of them was just before the video went live. You fuck.
I was talking in like Eugene right here. But we'll go ahead and stay our characters. My name's Peter. I do play Eugene in this holiday special. Eugene is a human wizard whose title is a child out of time and space. Ramon, go.
Yes, be very detailed.
That's a great introduction.
Ramon is currently showcasing the longest pour, but into his mouth. Oh no, it's the shortest pour yet.
Hi, my name is Ramon. I'm playing Dante. He likes baseball. He likes his grandpa. He likes his family. He's just a good boy.
I feel like you're the kind of person that's going to be a car salesman in like 20 years.
Why? / Arias, which is his actual real first name. He just goes by Dante because he likes his grandpa. But yes, in Festivus, he goes by Arias. Funnily enough, his first name. I said that twice. Mm-hmm. Why did I do that? Because I chugged a beer.
You did indeed do that.
I'm not quite sure why, but yeah.
Yeah. Choices were made.
Now you're gonna get up and get another one.
Yeah, man.
And while we're here, I guess I will go next. Hello, my name is Travesty on Demand, where all of the moves I make in my games are quite the travesty.
Shameless plug.
I'm dexterous.
Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you. I am playing a character by the name of Chris P. Kareem. You heard that right.
No copyright.
Chris P. Kareem. I'm accepting sponsorships.
We've been giving you free stuff. It's on the box on the table.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where's our gap tape to cover up the name of Krispy Kreme Donuts but keep the design of the box?
Oh, no, if we're gonna do that, we gotta get the Christmas. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Happy
birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Peter. Happy birthday to you.
Why thank you. Now, Ramon, in
What?
Spanish?
Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños, cumpleaños, cumpleaños feliz. Hey!
Just
That's
because
not
it's
the
your
real
birthday.
version, but
Or they like drool half of my saliva out?
there's a better one. I just don't know.
Hey! Thank you guys.
Quiero cumpleaños feliz.
Yeah.
That's all you get from me. I'm done speaking Elvish.
You've like
Yeah, I don't
really
know why
played
he
it
just
out,
flicked
have
you off because you didn't buy the cake or ask for the cake.
The irony.
Anything.
Every time
I was like, no one responded, so I was like, okay. Ah, thank you. Does anyone want cake?
Not at the moment.
Yeah,
No, but I did want to sing
I
before we
literally
got
messaged
started.
Rachel afterwards. I was like, little does he know we've already talked
Aww.
about it.
Yeah.
You were
I'm
like,
gonna
do we
leave it
want
in the dark.
cake? And we were just like, nobody's saying it.
Like,
And no
oh
one
wow.
did,
It's
so-
like we already did it. Oh, wow.
Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. That does mean a
Really
lot.
funny. It was like 10 minutes later. Like,
Yeah, it really was.
It was.
I gotta pull the veil back. We have a party group chat.
You guys are. Oh, okay. Then that's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured there was a group chat out there.
Yeah.
It
We
was
have
the
a party
perfect
group
group
chat.
as
separate
it turns
from you.
out, there's
Okay.
7 different group chats, just with one person missing.
We
from
yeah,
each
we
one.
removed the annoying one each time.
No, I was like, this was the one we planned months in advance just for your birthday.
Aww.
We didn't know it at the time. But
Yeah.
we were like, we're just,
You know,
we
that's
know Peter. We know we need to keep something to Peter at some point, so we'll just make this and have it in reserve.
yeah.
love
We gotta
that.
bank the good stuff now, so that when the bad stuff comes later, we can be like,
He'll
hey,
forgive us.
hey, remember your birthday? Wasn't
Remember
that
that time we threw you a birthday party?
Oh, it's nice because now since you guys did this, I can show you guys love and then torment Sonny and Dom.
See, I'm okay with this.
You
'cause
were
it's
gonna
not
torment
coming to me.
Dom regardless.
Yes.
For once in your life.
But at least when
May I
when you guys go, can I try again? I can go, yeah, okay.
This is your one.
But when Dom goes, wait, can I try? No. Why? You know why.
Sorry, I gotta stick to the rules on
Sorry,
this
you
one.
weren't at my birthday.
I said the
Your mom-
It's
invitation.
like we're
twice,
playing middle
say that.
schoolers.
2 fake coins if you say it to his face.
You
Bet.
are playing
Say it
middle
to his
schooler.
face.
It's very middle school of you.
Wait, how many fake
I know.
coins do I get for running a special?
I feel like that's
Fistful.
worth at least
You get a fistful.
3 per session.
But like your fistful.
That's generous.
Point?
Yeah, so 4 per session.
Sash, I like this negotiation. It's great.
Yeah, it's right.
You can have the fake coins I was going to give Dom and Sonny.
I don't want that. That's taking from the rest of the party. I don't.
I'm okay with this. What? We'll put them to use.
Yeah.
No, they won't because they're gonna be in my stash.
No, you'll put them to use.
No,
Shut
I
up.
won't.
Jinx?
I want a hoard for my own personal wanting. Very rarely do I use coins. Not the way Dom does. I don't shovel out 10, 12 coins in a session.
Yeah, because we're dealing with a dragon.
Yeah, 2 dragons, unfortunately. For anyone
It's
watching,
giving
we didn't
Ryan?
finish the characters because of cake, but Peter is playing Eugene.
You started.
He's a smarty boy wizard in both.
He
tries his
best, it just never works out.
As is in Festivus, he's a wizard, and in regular life, he's just a smarty boy. Okay? And then we have Colleen over here, and she's playing Harley/Harley. Different spelling, different thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bad kid, secretly good on one side of the table, and on the other side of the table, bad kid, kind of good.
Yeah, that was a good way to sum that up. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't met any of them really in like the actual middle school era.
Well, I mean, you probably have met in passing for classes. You guys just don't know each other. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's why I can't make that connection quite yet.
I feel like there's not coffee in this, and I'm really sad now.
What'd you get?
Oh, did they put decaf in it?
No, it's in the latte section. It says chocolate, peppermint, cookies, and cream. And on there it says cream, and I'm wondering if it's a cream latte, so it's just cream, no espresso. 'Cause I don't see espresso listed on that.
It doesn't
And it
even
doesn't
smell.
taste like it.
Ew.
But
No.
nowhere on the thing did it say that it's not it. And like on the end it says an extra shot of espresso.
Oat milk, chocolate sauce, minty syrup, Oreos, latte, steam, whipped cream, drizzled chocolates. There's no coffee in this.
And nowhere does it say that it doesn't come with coffee. So I'm like,
A lot of sugar, no caffeine.
Ooh. You basically got an expensive hot chocolate.
yeah. Which is, I mean, at least I got money off. But like, I'm just sitting here like,
Do you need a coffee? I got a cold coffee in the fridge.
do you need a cold coffee?
No, it just happened to be my cans that I had for bringing, like, when I bring my drinks, I bring cans. So I grabbed, like, 3 Cokes and then the coffee because it was in the can section of my fridge.
There.
I might drink a little bit, and then pour some in it and heat it up.
You're welcome to. I think it's one of those, like, Starbucks energy drink things or whatever. Either that or it's a Java Monster. One of the two. So what do I buy?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited to roll some dice.
Yeah.
I need to get on Twitch so that I can be a viewer
You
of the
have a
channel.
compensation complex.
Let me grab all of my 20s.
Do it.
Roll them all at once, see if I can waste any 20s before we
And
get started.
then I'll give you guys all hugs and thank you.
You have to.
Oh, except for you.
Except the person who did the most.
Well,
Not you.
be advised, guys, I didn't waste any 20s on this. I did waste 2 18s
Yay!
and an out one.
Boo.
So,
That is 2
This is like
18.
intense looking.
I know, right?
Not best to bring that over.
I'm only probably gonna use half of it
That's okay. That's fine.
because I really don't want to be like bouncing.
Coffee doesn't really keep me up. I just like the taste of it. So, like, if I have to drink it on the way home, it won't.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I ruined that for my body.
Like your tolerance is too high.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's why I have to get like
Well,
the
that's why
Java monsters and stuff.
I
have to
only
get,
do
the
like
triple
one
shots.
coffee, and I only do a little bit at a time now because I weaned myself off of it because I was doing like 3 blonde shots a day, like crazy things, and I was like, I'm just keep on adding more. And I was like, if I go really little and deprive myself, then it'll work.
Yeah, good strategy.
Every once in a while, when I'm at work, I know I can get like 3 of the triple shots.
Remember,
It's
kids,
like,
addiction is bad.
Real.
says the man who chugged a beer on camera.
That's not an addiction.
What are you talking about? That
It's
was
a
apple
skill.
juice.
It's a skill.
This one tastes different.
We don't drink alcohol during our session.
Yeah, that's apple
Nuh-uh.
Speaking of which, I should grab
juice. That's a
one.
world famous apple juice.
We are entirely sober adults at
Yeah.
all times.
The dungeon master is entirely sober.
And until
There is
if you
never a
turn
day
otherwise,
where
you'll
I'm
hear from
not
my lawyer for
sober.
defamation of character.
Ah, smooth.
What? I'm a good noodle. I'm a good noodle.
A good noodle.
I'm a good noodle. I'm
He's
actually.
a bad pasta, but he's a good
You know
noodle.
what's good? Alcohol.
Yeah, it is.
I agree. I enjoy a snifter
I
of
really
port
wanna
around the
spike
holidays. All right.
You want to spike it?
I'll admit.
I've got some rum.
Which is exactly what I would use.
I hate that that cup is called a sip.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit.
It will kill the caffeine though, because it comes with a drop. And I'd rather have caffeine.
Try some of the snifter.
It also takes way too much.
We also
alcohol.
bought one of those fragrant things that you put the little...
A snifter?
So,
No,
Oh,
a
you guys can
sniffer.
smell that?
I definitely can. In fact, I might ask you to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
No, not right now, but like, like it depends. But like,
Well, when we played Magic on Sunday, I thought we moved it to 70 degrees, So I put on like very fluffy, warm socks. But it got way too hot, so I took them off and my feet smelled, unfortunately. And we didn't have any candles nearby, so I wanted to get this to kind of like also set the mood, get that.
Yeah.
But if it's too strong, please let me know. We've been running it for like 3 hours
It is
right now.
very strong.
Okay.
Not too strong. It is just very strong.
Honestly,
Concur.
I also lived with a guy. He's a good guy and everything, but he wasn't the best in hygiene. So I'm very. If it smells, please let me know.
Yeah.
I'll get candles. I'll get stuff. You probably notice a lot of those candles and then all the air fresheners around sometimes.
It's
Hey
not
Peter,
too
you're doing a
strong.
great job.
Aw, thanks. This was a very good birthday.
It just,
So.
for the
It's
record,
okay.
not
I
talking
have,
about.
my best friend has very smelly feet,
Oh.
so I'm very used to it.
Oh, okay.
And I sweat for a living, so.
Yeah.
So everyone always tells me when I try to hug them and they're sweaty outside, or like it's a hot day and they're sweaty, and they're like, "You don't want to touch them sweaty." I'm like, "This is what I do for a living.
Yeah, I get it. I work outside all day.
I am a professional sweaty hugger."
I'm just a professional sweaty
You
guy.
definitely need to go on Craigslist and type that in.
Please
See how
don't.
many people.
Oh, the
Absolute-
number of weird ways that I could describe my job with zero context is unlimited. It is
I absolutely love that.
right behind you with open heart.
Eh?
Aw,
I
good.
said my
Thank you.
fairy, he do a stretch.
You fairy do a straight?
He
Okay.
do a stretch.
You
A
do
good
straight?
amount of rum in my bib.
Noise.
What's a bad amount?
Not enough.
Double the amount.
I was gonna say none.
Oh. Yeah, I was on that track.
Yeah. Well, none, yes. But I would only say double because if it's too
Hell
strong,
yeah.
I'd be like, I'm a little weakling.
Be like, I'm
It's too
so
strong, I won't
happy
get drank,
right
and
now.
that's the problem.
Yeah, I gotta wake up in the morning. I gotta work the next 7 days.
Should I waste some 20s?
Yes.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Waste ones.
Do it.
I mean, either way, I'm going to be
roll
wasting
the
some
non-20
rolls.
ones. Roll the other ones that are
None
Roll
of
the
them,
D10s?
more important.
none of them
The
consistently
D4s,
roll
or
20s.
You don't want a golden snitch in there?
Well, I will have you know there's not a single 20 in here,
Thank God. We're
and not a
one step
single
closer.
one.
We're one step
Yeah,
closer
you
to
could
both.
use up one of your 18s.
They're not unlimited. They're not
But
limited.
also a 7, which generally for us is not great.
Yeah, 7s don't usually help us too much. Did I knock this? I probably did. Let me just straighten.
Alright. Let's focus in. Let's focus in.
All right, I'm locked in.
Because we won't if I don't.
Yep.
And I'm bad.
Travis,
I'm
lock
bad
in.
at that in general because I'm also
I'm locked
easily
in.
distracted. Okay, so last session,
watching you do it on
you
the
guys
street.
If you
finished
don't need your
off.
weasel, I will take donations. But I think he's your favorite. I saw him in the end. I was like, yeah.
I also have.
What I do?
got the Squeezy Boys as well.
I'm just obsessed with the fact that it looks experimental.
Circle.
That's all I care about. It's
Okay.
more of a mind thing.
So last session, you guys finished off the Tempest Nightmare, celebrated Diwali with the occupants of Roshani, which is the town that inhabits Diwali in Festivus. You guys crossed over to the Isle of Misfit Toys and took your rest in the gingerbread house, allowing you to transport back to your mortal coil in the real realm, to your children's bodies.
Quarter more session.
Yes, the mortal coil. Whereupon you guys partially reunited after class.
We're working
next
on
day.
it. It's a work in progress, all right?
Very much so.
So I believe currently we have Dante and Eugene, and for the sake of continuity, because I don't remember if Dom's character actually made it there.
I think he was being like stealthy
Yeah, he was
off
on
to the
his
side.
He's on the roof.
Yeah, he was
No,
on the
she
roof.
was on the roof.
Oh, one of them
And he was
the
on. He was in the bleachers, and he was making his way down. So we're gonna say that because we don't have Dominic with us tonight, for the time being, Dominic's character chose not to come down the bleachers.
Didn't trust us enough.
So you
What an
two
emo
are
boy.
in the supply room of
Yeah.
the baseball team,
Gotcha.
and Harley is on the roof. And Dominic saw you, and you heard her. So.
10,000 apologies.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
Did Dom see me?
Dominic saw you from the bleachers.
It's just, you know, if we're gonna do it, why not do it in style?
Because I don't
Because he
know
had advantage,
things.
because he was above.
I haven't known a thing in months.
What?
Somehow I'm
Anyways.
not a stealthy rogue.
Maybe you
Maybe
weren't
not
trying
in
to
your
be
maybe not in
stealthy.
your 14-year-old or 12-year-old
Well, so if the
body, whatever
music
you
gets a
are.
little too loud, let me know. I can lower it.
And you definitely heard Harley on the roof.
I heard someone on the
You
roof.
heard someone on the roof.
Doom. Oh, someone's here.
Definitely not me.
That
Okay.
is where we will pick. Ah!
Okay.
It's gonna be a
So
lot.
it's me and Eugene inside right
Yes.
now. All right. Can I do a little bit of retroactive continuity? During my free period at school today, since I had a feeling that the next place we were going was Yule, I went ahead. I'd like to say I went ahead and went to the library, or what was left of it, to try and find a little bit more information about Yule.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. It will be a slightly higher DC because the library is being put back together from shambles, but also because the texts that were destroyed were specifically about holidays.
Yeah.
It'll be a little higher.
That's entirely fair. I've never been the best study guy, but we'll see what I can do. Holy shit! How about a 19?
Yeah, that'll be enough. What kind of information about Yule were you looking for?
It's history, a little bit of lore, you know, the stuff we would have eventually probably learned actually experiencing it. I just want to give us a head start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yule has many bases and a couple of different traditional senses. It's very prevalent in Norse culture, which would be what Duncan would take after.
Gotcha.
It also has roots in Sweden. Definitely.
What would be the most common, in your opinion?
European Wiccan. Probably the
That's
most
probably
common.
what I'm looking up then. That's probably what's going to be the most readily available.
Yeah. So, it varies because Wicca and witch sites tend to take, lots of varying ideas on these things. But you do come across certain themes that are kind of revisited several times, maybe in slightly different things. There is the sense that Yule is a celebration of the rebirth of the sun, happening on the winter solstice, longest night of the year. You get lots of examples of the Holly King,
The Holly King?
which seems to be very reminiscent of Santa, but in some traditions is likened to Odin. He goes by Joel, I think, in Norse mythology.
J-O-E-L?
J-O-L.
J-O-L.
Yeah. Sorry if I pronounced any of these wrong, guys. Don't yell at me in the comments. So you have the Holly King. You have the Horned God. And then you have the Divine Child, which is usually with the star. It's
Yeah.
you have Divine Child, just the star, the Horned God, which is the rebirth of the sun, and then the Holly King, which reminiscent of Santa, but he is the ending of winter.
All right.
So
the
these are
Holly-
some
okay.
recurring themes that you see across the different researches.
Cool. Look at me learning stuff.
So proud of you. 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
What'd you say the Divine Child represented?
Star.
Star?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That was my retcon of what we did at school today. What I did at school today was learn about Yule. Alright, so it's us two right now in the shed. It's us in the shed, you on top of the shed. You're elsewhere. Because you didn't hear, you heard we were meeting, but you didn't hear where, right?
I don't know, did I? I'm gonna headbutt you so hard that you turn into change.
I'm just not there. I'm a person that you've never met is not there.
Yes, but we established this last session, and I was just trying to remember if that's the reason you didn't hear.
I was in the room unclinking my armor.
You were in the
right when you started talking about maybe wanting to meet.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I remembered. You were in the room getting naked, taking off your clothes, and you didn't hear me say, "Hey, we're gonna meet at the baseball shed."
No, because you were all yelling.
There we go. All right, we're all on the same page now, kind of.
I've been on the same page.
Well, now the stream is on the same page too. Thank you very much.
Making sure the sound alerts are working.
Okay.
And the only way to really know is for one of us to suck at nerd.
Oh.
That wasn't a suck it nerd. That was me not silencing my phone.
Ugh.
I know.
Ah!
Yeah, it works.
It's yelling at me.
So, Eugene,
Dante.
not gonna lie, it's kind of weird hanging out with someone outside of my normal friend group.
That's just very weird that we're even talking in the first place.
Yeah.
Because your friend beat me with baseballs.
Who?
Paco. In Venezuela.
Hold on, I need a pencil.
These are members of
The
baseball
entire
team,
country of Venezuela.
Paco and Venezuela. The country named Venezuela.
No, the person.
Shit. Paco in Venezuela.
And I'll lift up the side of my
Alright, guys,
shirt
see you
so you
on
can see like 2
Christmas.
baseball bruises.
I'm gonna bring that up with the coach. Because that's not cool.
Agreed. But I've also learned to... I learned that you cannot be more dexterous in a body not meant to be dexterous.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of short, but you'll hit puberty too, I guess. Someday.
I'd rather not keep going through it.
Keep? No. I'm not gonna dig into your lore. That's...
We can dig into yours then.
No. Where do you think everyone else is?
Well, I'm going to assume
I mean, I heard someone on
the
the
one
roof.
who scares me.
I heard someone on the roof. So I assume one of them's up there.
Well, we got a 50-50 shot if it's Harley and or
Or Duncan.
Duncan.
Yeah. Wait, shit. Did Duncan reveal their real names to us?
No, but Eugene does know.
Okay. Yeah, it could be Harley or the other kid.
Well, 50-50. Is there like a sunroof to this shed?
I look up.
No.
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 It's a shed.
I'll walk out and then look on top of the shed.
Make a perception check against her previous stealth.
11.
I don't see anybody up there.
Man, you think with some bright red and black colors it would stand out on this rusty brown and gray shed. Oh well.
Maybe she left. Or maybe it was just a squirrel. Either way, we should, before we do anything else, because...
What about the other one?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We need to
Cream.
go find Chris. I think that's what his name was.
Yes, that's right, Chris.
I told him... I know I said we were going to meet,
Well, if I remember correctly,
but he was already in his room.
with my lovely insight of intelligence, he might have been one of the ones who ran out of the library when we had our first encounter. I'm gonna pull it in my memory bank, see if I can remember what he looked like or any hints. Intel?
History.
Ooh, history. Yes! Good on this one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why you gotta laugh? I was just gonna look at you and go, beep. Ah! 12.
It was.
Lily
It was
was
the
just gonna like have a nice little moment with Rachel, but Travis goes and steals it.
Holy shit! That was a.
You know what? It's
That
all.
was a very visceral reaction.
I'm not having. It must be because I took too many balls to the body.
What?
It's probably why I'm not having a good time right now.
Yeah, that's what happens. That happens, man.
You know-
It is.
Ugh.
You know, that's all right. That's all right. What do we know about him? Because we can probably figure out.
That's okay. He
what-
rolled a 12. He gets some information. I was
Okay.
just laughing at the situation.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hold on, it's coming to me.
Yeah. You remember that the kid that ran out, the one that thought they could smell the smoke, they had bright red hair.
I was thinking, is this myself?
Yeah, it's kind of close to yourself. Yeah, bright red hair.
Oh no, there's
And
two
then,
of them. Why did you make it, Eugene?
I would say, Chris, would you consider yourself on par height-wise with Eugene?
Oh no.
Taller? Are you a tall, skinny boy?
No, I haven't hit the growth spurt,
Okay.
so I'm a little bit short. A little bit
Small.
shorter, yeah.
We got player 1 and player 2 here.
And then, because I didn't take these notes, what was the eye color again?
The eye color, I believe I said was green. I'll double check my notes.
Yeah, green.
It would make sense for a redhead.
Yeah.
You know, this is fantasy. He can do whatever he wants.
With that new information and
Yeah, but this is fantasy about the real world right now.
yeah,
So it's still fantasy.
and
No, there's no purple eyes.
and no balls coming at me at the current moment. Can I make another history check to determine if I have that person in any one of my classes?
Sure.
Yeah, how old is Chris?
Ah, much better. 22.
22. Do you share classes with this person?
That's my question. If he was the same age as me, I would probably share a class
Yeah.
with him or two.
Well, we already ascertained that Eugene was as little as you could get because he wanted to be 9.
He was the
But
youngest.
we swapped it to 13.
We switched it to 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, because it's me 13, Harley 13, Duncan 12, and Dante 14.
Yeah.
When's your birthdays? Early, late year?
Middle of the year.
March 11th.
July.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse
May.
me.
May?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're already your age. You just won't tell us what your age is.
Well, it depends. No, I'm basing it on whether they would be in the same grade or not. Because they're off by a year.
Yeah.
But if one of them is later in the year, then they get held back and they don't get to...
But he still won't tell us what age he is.
No, he won't. You don't have to tell him anything. So you wouldn't share any of the
They know.
core classes with him.
Okay.
If you guys had shared hobbies, you might share. We talked about you being in junior ROTC. What is the other not core class you would be taking? What other?
The Secret Society of Redheads.
Oh yeah, totally.
Magic Club.
The
The card game
No,
or the
it still
occult?
has to be a class, guys. This is not your extracurricular after school activities.
Oh.
This is your
yeah.
this is what other thing that you're doing to round out your education at school.
If it was an option, it probably would have been some sort of art class.
Okay.
Something of the artsy type. Doesn't mean he's
Mine
going to
would've
be
been
great at it,
science and debate.
but he would have been like, oh, art.
Well, science is a core class, so that can't be your optional class.
It's art. Yeah, we can just
Yeah.
say art in a sense.
Art
because-
is important for wizards. You gotta be able to draw your stuff.
Yeah, we do art.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little
So
bit
yes.
of imagination when you're
So again, you
crafting
wouldn't share
spells.
any core classes because you'd be in different grades, but you would share art.
Well, look at that. It's time, roughly around where kids will go into art for this period. We should go check that out.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He might be in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Well, frankly, there's only about 5 redheads in the school, and I share a class with one of them.
You know, that's entirely fair. That's pretty good odds.
So,
Here you go. Canonize that. There's 5 redheads in the school. There's 2 of them right there.
Together we equal 1 soul.
The other
Holy
3
shit.
the other 3 are triplets.
I'm gonna say,
Not the triplets!
is
Harley's
one of them
redhead too.
Paco or Venezuela?
Oh my god.
You have 2 other siblings now.
Oh no, is Harley another redhead?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
This was not on purpose either.
Wait, hold on, wait, because Duncan's parents are also redheaded.
Oh my god.
Duncan might be a redhead.
Ramon's literally the only...
No, did you say that it's like weird black, like
Well, yeah, he might have
sheen?
dyed it, yeah, but like, what is his natural
Oh yeah.
color?
Sheldon should message him and ask that because he has yet to wish me happy birthday.
Shh, leave him alone.
Never.
He is. I can't. We're on stream. Leave him
I'm
alone.
the only one with brown hair. Not red hair, better said.
Anyways, you guys are going to the art class.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
weird that there's 5 redheads in the school and I have met 4 of them.
I haven't even met the 5th one yet.
The reclusive 5th redhead.
So you guys head across the campus.
Before we leave, we should probably leave a note for Harley in case she swings by here.
Yeah, we should leave a note for Harley so that she knows that we are gonna go looking for Chris in the art class.
I'm gonna
Shut up,
write.
losers, and just go.
So like mid-writing, I guess. Like okay.
Yeah.
Crumble it up and toss it away.
Awesome. So you guys take off.
See you
across
later.
campus. Harley, are you following? No, you're just gonna hang out there.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
If we're planning on coming back.
Oh. So you guys trot across campus to the art class. When
I
you
can't
guys
be seen with them.
when you get to the art class,
Sorry.
and you knock on the door, you hear a voice from the inside. Come on in. You walk in and you see Mr. Bronte, is the art teacher, and
Bronte.
looks like he's picking up after what is like one of the clay activities. You know, might have been doing some kind of whatever his last class was. It was clay activities,
Yeah.
and then you guys
Pottery.
remember. You guys, oh, we met up after class, after school, at the baseball. So there's no art class at the moment.
Huh. I got my times wrong.
Yeah, because you guys met after school at the baseball shed.
That's all right.
It's probably because getting the
Maybe-
balls to the ribs hurt.
Maybe Mr. Bronte knows.
Mr. Bronte has, besides me, has any other redheads come by? Student redheads.
I mean, yeah, we got a handful.
We have
Yeah,
five.
like 5. Sorry.
You guys need to broaden your horizons a little bit. Quite a few redheads in the school, but
natural redheads.
Oh, well, you can clarify.
Natural redheads, sir.
Don't give me the attitude, young man. Okay, I let you guys identify however you want. You guys want to have red hair, you can have it. I won't say anything about it.
I'm sorry, sir. We're looking for Chris. Chris Kareem.
Green.
Not the foreign exchange student, but the one who actually goes here.
He looks at you really oddly.
I also look at you really oddly.
I look at the mannequin across from me very oddly.
He goes, right.
Yeah.
Chris is in my 4th period. As are you.
Oh, we were just wondering if you've seen him around recently.
Yeah, he snuck back in.
Well,
finished-
not since class today. But he'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm sure, unless he calls out. He better not call out. We've got.
How
Don't worry about it.
How does one call out? How does one call out? Do we have that
you
system
get,
here?
No,
if
the
you
teachers.
if you get sick and your parents have to call you out.
Is there like a point system?
I mean, yes and no.
What if you don't have-
Counts against your attendance. If you miss enough days, then you don't get to move to the next grade.
Ah.
You don't get the pizza party, remember?
Yeah, you don't go on to the
I
next
mean-
grade if you.
And he kind of looks at you and he's just like, "You're too good of a student to not know about perfect attendance."
I am the perfect attendance.
I know. So why?
I don't know. Like other kids get this option. Are they allowed to call out?
Sir, it's best not to.
Has my word been a lie?
I start like just ushering him out the door.
You never told me this, you cheater!
It's okay, sir. Thank you for your help. If you
The
see
reality of life, we live in a matrix!
if you see Chris, can you tell him that Dante and Eugene were looking for him?
Why do you pause on my name?
Because he hit his laptop.
Where did the laptop come from?
Oh boy, he's having a breakdown. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Well,
Close
alright.
the door.
The school issued laptop.
That just floats, apparently.
Did you see he shut the door and on the other side of the little glass panel that all the doors have, and you just see him go, okay. He's like cleaning things up.
Man, why do I have to be the straight man?
Wow.
Identify however you want, guys.
And no one will say anything.
Shut the fuck up. Alright. So, our class was a bust. What other likely places would he be that we know about him? We know he likes rules. Because he's very into the rules.
Yeah, no, that won't help. Fire alarm.
No. I mean, that would definitely flush him out, but that would draw a lot of attention to us.
Wait, does the school have a Facebook page?
Sure can.
What? I don't know what.
It's a middle school. It's not got a lot of information on it because
What year is it?
It's current.
All right. I pull out my smartphone. Yeah, it's the
What's Facebook on there?
Marytown Middle School Facebook page.
Yeah. It's pretty much glorified PTA news. It's
don't-
not going to have any student information because privacy laws.
Yeah, I don't think we would find him on there.
No, not a school. It's a school for kids school. The secret one. That you're not supposed to know about. Hold on a second. I gotta run to the restroom. The pulling and untouching me made my stomach hurt, and now I got shit. Okay, bye.
Wait,
I'm gonna run to the restroom.
mute the thing.
Bye. Yeah. Eugene runs to the restroom really quick. No explanation.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst,
Okay.
one of the world's
That's okay.
greatest.
We'll switch over anyways because it's like, what is Chris up to at the moment?
Well, it's after school.
It's after school.
It is
Right.
after school.
I assume I would be waiting at the bus stop.
The most obvious.
It would be waiting for that, because generally if there's a delay, then I'll go other places. But the teachers have to kind of tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm waiting at the bus stop, waiting for the school bus to take me
Yeah.
home.
I thought you'd have some kind of after-school activity to do.
Only just because I made you guys all have after-school activities in the beginning.
You know, that's entirely...
Travis wasn't here for
Yeah,
that
Travis
section.
wasn't here for that, so that works.
That worked.
Yeah.
That makes sense why he wouldn't think to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got me there.
Yeah. So you're at the bus stop.
What
Yep.
would your after-school activity be?
Junior ROTC.
There you go.
Most likely, it would be weightlifting,
Yeah.
doing the ROTC stuff.
Weightlifting?
Yeah,
Junior ROTC can do weightlifting.
I know, I just didn't expect it.
weightlifting, running.
You didn't think the person running around in full plate mail would be doing weightlifting?
Listen.
Yeah,
listen,
you fuck.
Listen, based on the personality I've gotten, no. I did not think that Chris would be a weightlifter. But then again, that's judging a book by
Anyone
its
can
cover.
be a weightlifter.
I don't know.
Anyone
I
can
wanna
be
be.
I think every
agree.
himbo's a weightlifter.
I agree. Anybody
We're all
can be a
weightlifters.
weightlifter.
It just depends on what we're carrying.
Oh my fucking god.
Am I wrong?
Alright, so I can know whether I switch
Weightlifting
over or
philosophy
not. Or
101.
once you guys don't find Chris at the
I
art
pick
class,
it up and I
are you
put it
going
down.
back to the
Um,
shed?
Not as a direct route.
Okay.
I don't know enough about Chris to think to look anywhere else.
Okay.
You said he's at the bus stop, not the weightlifting room?
Yeah, because
he's
the
at the-
ROTC only happens once every other day.
Gotcha.
It only happens 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Gotcha. So we'll assume today's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Or a Tuesday. Those are good days that aren't Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Yeah, we care about rest days.
I was going to say, is that what ROTC stands for?
ROTC, acronyms for
We
rest
care
days.
about rest days.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I need more rum for this shit.
Sorry, I coughed up blood and everything.
That's been there.
I fixed it.
Are you okay, buddy?
Well, the
No,
swelling went
Eugene
down.
actually has cancer in this reality, I guess. 12-year-old's coughing up blood.
Well, I was going for getting, hit by 2 baseballs on the side, but yeah, it works too.
Listen, I don't know anything about Paco in Venezuela. Alright?
Now on your team.
It's a big team.
Wait, are they on the varsity, the junior varsity? No, I'm kidding. There's no junior varsity. In middle school.
There's just
I know,
the team.
I know.
32 of you guys?
The 7th grade team and the 8th grade team.
They're on the senior team.
The 8th grade
They're on
team?
the 8th grade team.
Yeah, they're on the 8th grade team.
That's the thing now. You said it, and now it has to be a thing.
That's what it was for me.
That's how it works.
Did we come in, when I was using the recipe, did we come in closer to finding Chris? Or did he show up randomly and I can't see him?
No.
What about Harley? Did she show up?
Nope.
No,
So-
she didn't show
So
up.
my
but I'm
question
sure
when
we'll
you
meet
guys
her.
left was whether you guys were, when you failed to find him in the art class, were you guys going to go back to Harley?
What school activities are going on right now? We can just swing by them all.
All of them?
There's only about... Nope, that's too low. 15.
You also know they don't all go off on the same days. They do have separate days that they do their things.
Yeah, we don't even know what his class activities are.
I got it. History check. Maybe let's find out. 28 to determine of my history of the school on what are active today.
I rolled a 28. Do I remember where he lives?
Look, I'm a very nerdy kid who knows a lot about this school. I'm just trying to,
Here's
Yeah.
the question, though. You are a very nerdy kid. But would Eugene have cared to know the schedule of anything that wasn't academic?
since he likes to be in control, like, all the time, it is his beneficial to know these things, even how small it may be. Now, do I know the janitor's schedule? Not as well as I may like, but I think when it comes to
the janitor's the most important guy.
I think when it comes to clubs and activities going around, which possibly could be more beneficial to me, I would at least have some type of outline or an idea.
Okay. Today is Monday. No, Tuesday.
Tuesday or
Tuesday.
Thursday?
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Not Wednesday.
Today's Tuesday. And you know that the marching band is on the football field. And you know that the soccer team is practicing on the back half of the baseball field. That is the only two extracurriculars that happen on Tuesday.
Well, we got marching band and soccer.
I mean, of those two, I would say marching band would be most likely. But, like, we would have seen them on the field. Right?
We were on the opposite field.
You would have seen the soccer team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, yeah. I think that would be the most likely of the choices.
Well, then let's head to the marching band.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Do we just leave crumbs for Harley? How do we...
I think she'll figure it out.
Okay.
She seems like a smart gal. Oh,
How long do you wait at the shed?
I'm good. It was empty.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I probably
Shut
grab a
up!
couple of baseballs from the shed or whatever small little things are around the shed, and I hide behind the bleachers and I throw the baseballs into the soccer field while they're practicing. And I keep throwing them from different locations so they don't know where it's coming from.
Yep.
And then
Sandman picks good people.
What a fucking goblin.
And then I guess I will, like, trail down the halls to see where they might have headed off to. She just doesn't want to be associated. Wants anyone to know that she's saying.
I'm not associated with this
I-
dork and this job.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
hold on,
trying
hold
to
on.
figure out.
I'm gonna go in the Facebook like search engine and just type in
It is-
Harley.
Also, I just want you guys to realize you are walking around an empty school.
Yeah.
The only people who are here are teachers doing prep and the marching band and the soccer team.
Yeah.
Okay? Even the person who we were looking for is possibly not here because if he's not doing any extracurriculars, he could not be there.
Our best option is to look, and if he's not, then we just come back to next
I know,
time.
I'm just saying she's trying not to be associated
Ah.
with you guys, and I'm like, there's probably not many people to see you.
That's fair. So I'm gonna go
Except
on
for the
to
teachers, if you were the
Facebook and
teachers.
type in Harley, see if I can see her Facebook photo.
Oh, you know, the teachers are the worst gossips of them all. Oh, I saw Dante and Eugene hanging out. I wonder what they're doing.
I guess I would start snooping around the school, see if what the teachers are up to, and if I notice anything weird going on.
Okay.
You're gonna torment the staff now too?
They don't know.
Does that make it any
If they do, they don't want to know.
They don't know.
So, we're not gonna make you guys roll for this. You guys go out, you check out the marching band. There doesn't appear to be anyone in the marching band that seems to fit the description.
Huh.
Red hair, green eyes.
You know, we'll never find that
slightly
reclusive
smaller.
redhead.
Probably not.
Reclusive fifth redhead. Thank you.
At least we tried.
We did.
You successfully threw baseballs at the soccer team. Okay.
What a pal.
And I would like you to roll me a percentiles. These guys right here, if anybody cares.
Percentile.
Might be the only time I do this the whole game.
And pointy. Get out of the way, Sprinkle. 47.
47. Alright. One of the players that you tripped up with the baseball,
Mm-hmm.
so you kind of threw it by their feet when they were running and they didn't see it in time, and so they, banana slipped it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know that person to be Taco, who is a jock and
And it's on multiple teams.
Is on multiple teams.
Damn, Baco.
Because they don't play on the same nights. You don't know why that's important. That's a thing that you did, though. Other than that, I mean...
And I remember all the crazy things that I could.
Yeah. Other than that, I could see you spending a delightful couple of hours trolling the teachers by going in and, when they're distracted, maybe deleting parts of their lesson plan.
Oh no.
Just little bits. Just enough to make them go, the next day when they're at school.
Why
And
did
they're
I
like,
give
"What
my students 20 minutes to write this bell work instead of 10 minutes?
Right.
Why do I suddenly run out of time to talk to them before the end of class?
Yes, little things that don't
Minor
necessarily-
inconveniences.
Yeah.
Why is this lesson taking 40 minutes in a 30-minute period of time?
Right. So I can see you spending an hour or two delightfully messing with the timelines of the teachers, putting their markers in hard-to-find places. That would still be a place that a teacher might put a marker, but definitely not where they left the markers.
Switching to English use
I also
pirate
like
talk.
to after the last day's activities, definitely wanting to kind of snoop and see if I notice anything else strange going on, since everything was so weird during the library and the other teacher and all that. So kind of just
Hi, chat.
chaotically
I'm back.
going about that.
Okay, you could roll me an investigation just to see what you catch while you're snooping.
Snooping
the devil.
as usual, I see.
Is it investigation?
Yes.
Hey, I left your dice alone. See, now I'm suspicious. I wasn't thinking about it.
Nat 20!
Let's go! Light it up!
Spend up now.
Getting late and fail it.
Hey,
Am I right, Al?
Suspicious?
Hold this one.
Not really. Not really suspicious. You don't see anything like you did with the English teacher, who, by the way, has made the most of the fact that her writing got completely messed up anyway. So, take a book that was going to be very Pride and Prejudice, and now it's Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they've
Abraham
taken
Lincoln,
that dark
vampire
twist
hunter.
and they ran with it. Though it does look like she's maybe re-embellished bits of it to kind of like lessen it a little bit, but she kept it in there. She's like, this is good. So yeah, you don't really see anything suspicious when it comes to like dark trends. You do notice that there is a large influx of substitutes. It appears like more than normal amounts of teachers have taken off the last couple of days. So like,
It's not like there's like a holiday vacation time. coming
right.
up
It's
or
not. I
anything.
mean, you are coming up on holidays, but you guys are about to go on winter break anyways. But normally you would have 2 or 3 teachers that might take off early or call out sick, and right now you guys have like 7 or 8 that are out. So.
Okay.
This is stuff that I, as Dante, don't know.
You've also noticed that when you noticed that, you might have started digging into like other attendance things, and you noticed that some kids in your classes that you know for a fact haven't been at school for the last couple of days have been marked present. Probably at least one of your good friends that has not been to class for a couple of days. Which didn't seem unusual to you, but
It's weird that he's getting credit for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
What?
They put me in detention for not being there, and then
you know,
this
yeah.
guy just gets off.
Yeah. So that's what you do with the rest of your day. You guys will come to a point where the day will come. Your parents will show up. They will take you home. You know you have to leave the school.
Oh, but I was having so much fun.
You know you have to leave the school. You have to go home and rest and all this kind of stuff.
All right.
Determined to come back tomorrow and find
Eugene's
the
a
rest of your
Walmart
group.
baby.
Walmart dumpster baby.
Oh no, not a Walmart dumpster baby.
When you guys go home and you take your rest at the end of the night, none of you are taken back across the realm of slumber.
Can I actually get a good night's sleep for once? Yes.
Yes. You guys know this to be normal. The Sandman does have several hundred scions that he calls upon so that no child is asked to protect several nights in a row. And you guys also know that the other 2 holidays had a small reprieve. You know, they weren't in dire need at the moment, so it is not unusual for Sandman not to call on you a second night in a row. Now, if any of you guys wanted to will yourselves to the Veil of Slumber, you could. But none of you are taken there, you know what I mean? Did you want to will yourself there?
I probably willed myself.
Yeah, you guys were given the gift what's it called? When you lucid dream. You were given the gift of lucid dreaming, so you can will yourself there if you want it.
Dom's not here, so you gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it just to see if I can see Krispy Kreme, but I'm not going to spend the whole night there.
Okay. Yeah. So you will yourself across to the Veil. Are you willing yourself to the Veil or to Festivus? The Veil is the golden path.
I would say I would probably say Festivus, only just to ensure that there were enough people to continue on in the name of Sandman, and to continue with that.
You just chicken in.
But if people were okay, they were self-sufficient, and when they were fine,
Okay.
and I didn't come across them, then I probably would go back into... I would go back to one of the realms and hang out in the house there
Isle of
with
Misfits.
Moon Dancer.
Isle of Misfits.
Yeah, the Isle of Misfits.
Okay, cool. Same thing. Are you willing yourself to the Veil or to Festivus?
Festivus first, and then the Veil, and then
Okay.
all the locations I can get to.
Okay.
Hi, anyone here? Hello?
Right. So you guys head to bed. You will yourselves to Festivus. When you enter Festivus, because you are bypassing the Veil, when you guys appear, you appear before your door. So you are having to open a door to get into Festivus. There's a door in front of you. It is the door that looks like the door of the gingerbread house that had your emblem on it.
Yeah.
When you open the door and step through, you are in the hallway of the gingerbread house that you guys left in. But the difference is this hallway now reaches into infinity in either direction. And there are doors lining the entirety of the hallway, and these doors all have small little symbols. They're all different. There's candy canes. There's little Halloween pumpkins. There's, just infinity of doors.
What's this?
Right. So, when you exit out of your doors, and you're not the only ones to enter, this is essentially the infinity hallway that exists inside the gingerbread home for the Scions to pass in and out of Festivus. So, this is where you would enter if you weren't crossing through the Veil directly. So when you come out, you do see, from across from each other, you would see Chris, you would see Eugene, but you also see a number of others that will come through their doors. A couple of them, each of you would recognize a few different ones. These are people you have worked with in the past to help alleviate other nightmare problems. But yeah, you open it. There's at least probably 8 or 9 of you that are entering into the realm at the same time, crossing over into sleep for their own reasons. Some of them are gathering together and getting their stuff, and they're heading out, and some of them are like you, just coming to kind of hang out and chill and see friends in the realm.
Pavlon, good to see you.
Oh yeah, you too. Are you here to get some Darklings? We're heading out over into St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Actually, do you have enough people to go over there?
Yeah, we've got quite a few already, but there's always room for one more.
Oh, can I pounce on him as he's talking?
Sure.
Oh, hey, buddy.
He's on his back.
No,
You now have a Eugene's backpack.
Well, I was here just in case somebody was not able to make it, but if y'all got it, I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Oh yeah, no, we're great. It should be 2 or 3 hours. Maybe we'll be back in bed. Be great.
Gotcha. Hey, watch your left leg.
Ah!
I'm gonna lick his ear.
All right. Well, you take care of that, whatever that is.
Yeah. All right, that was kind of gross, but okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah. See you later, dude.
Bye.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Eugene.
So we spent 4 hours looking for you after school. What the fuck is your schedule?
Oh my god. He's never gonna want to be friends with anyone ever again.
Can I take him into my room?
Whoa! You can at least ask first.
That's what he's asking.
Can I talk to you in private in my room?
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
You open the door and you go back in, and much like when you were in the gingerbread house, this is your room, but made of gingerbread.
Gonna
Even
jump
the
on his
computer's
bed.
Oh,
gingerbread.
yeah.
God damn it!
What do you mean, what is my schedule?
What are your classes? What are your after school activities so we don't spend 4 hours? What's your contact information? Do you have a Facebook?
Eugene, the Sandman was very clear about contacting people outside of the Veil. It endangers not only us, but the people around us.
The only people around me are you guys.
Well, Eugene, I don't want anything to happen to me or my parents.
But we're not around your parents, so they're safe.
But if someone finds out who I really am, they're in danger.
Which they won't.
It's not a guarantee.
It is a necessary calculated risk.
I can't risk that.
And how are we supposed to be better as a team if we can't talk outside of this world?
Well, I'm here now. We're in private.
We can be in private outside, in middle school.
I can't. Eugene. I have to follow the Sandman's wishes. If it poses a danger to my mom, to my dad, even me, like, I couldn't forgive myself. And now that we're having this conversation, I have to go and like completely change who I am out here so that people don't know who I am.
So then me and Dante are screwed since we already interacted with each other outside.
That was the whole point of the secrecy.
We can use code names if you want.
Look, if do I know of Eugene actually being in the same art class that I am? Do I have that?
Yeah, you said Eugene looks the same
I'm
in
just
both
dog.
forms, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm dog in this form, but
Oh, you're
but my name is the same.
Right. Mm. So if he's never seen your human form.
My adult form, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already kept
So, yeah, you take it for granted that you know a Eugene in your class, but you don't necessarily know that that's this Eugene. Though it is a pretty uncommon name among middle school kids.
Eugene.
Sounds like an old 1920 guy.
Eugene.
Well,
I mean, anyone whose name is Eugene probably doesn't go by Eugene in middle school. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Okay.
Not proudly.
Good old Eugene Wilder.
Look. If we want to meet up, you gotta introduce yourself to me when we're not here.
But if I can't find you, how can I introduce myself?
I know a Eugene, but I don't really know any others. Do you have Mr. Bronte as a teacher?
If I answer that... Thanks, Bird. You also have this annoying bird. If I answer that question, would that have you give me your contact information?
Introduce, like, come up and say hi. If you're in that class and you're the person I'm thinking of, then introduce yourself as if you're a classmate. It has to come organically and not as if we're meeting by this circumstance. People who just happen to have been friends.
You know friendship can develop over anything, right? Me and Harley can be friends. For all you know, we just always kept it a secret. Granted, she's scared to let me shit out me 90% of the time.
Yeah, but we have to make sure that it is done safely. Just
Like with protection?
we have to be careful about this, Eugene.
I am being careful by making sure that we all know each other's whereabouts. What happens if something happens to you when the dark monsters go and attacks you? But we are not aware of where you are or what could possibly...
No one knew who I was before this stuff even started.
Before I even met you, I knew that you could possibly be one of us because I saw your little glowy light thing.
What?
You must have been... You ran out of the library when it caught on fire. There was a hint that you might be one of us.
No, that was me.
Yeah. So, this is me organically getting to know you more. because of a hint that either the Sandman gave us or...
But it has to make sense when we're at home. Out here, it's free game. But we have to organically make it happen in the real world. Those are the rules.
And this is how I organically meet people.
I can't. So if you are the Eugene that I think you are, introduce yourself in art class.
Woof.
Ah.
And as I open the door, I'm gonna pee on it and then leave.
Okay. Are you staying in Festivus or are you going home?
I'm going to go home.
Oh, okay, going home. Oh, intense moment over. My thought process during that was somebody needs to get Chris a burner phone and a condom. Sorry, because the first.
Where do you think I'm going?
The initial thought was somebody get Chris a burner phone.
Yes.
That way he can talk to people and we don't have to worry about people knowing about it and who it is and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to put a real name in a burner phone.
Yes.
Okay, that was that comment. Okay, later you were like, we have to do this safely, and you were like, with protection, and I was like, oh, now Chris needs a condom.
Yeah. But hey, those are the two things any 12-year-old needs. A burner phone and a condom.
Well, depending on where you live, yes.
So I was like just sitting here, and I was like, I can't say this out loud, just gotta say it, wait for it to be done, wait for it to be done.
No, he's very much in line with what the Sandman says has to go.
Yeah.
And now that
And I've already broken that rule many a times.
yeah, you have.
And I'm still alive.
It's not, the Sandman's rule wasn't about you dying. The Sandman's rule was what Chris was implying.
Oh, I know.
Was that if people in the real world find out about, if the Darklings make it over into the material plane, which they have, if they know who you are, they can go after your people.
But I don't have any people, so...
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was on my point of, hey, everything works out for me.
It's like, but I couldn't go against the word because that's part of the devotion.
Which is why we butt heads. Headed. We butt heads there.
But
Butted.
We butted.
but now that I've had this interaction,
We
I now
butted.
have to change my persona in the veil of Festivus.
So Eugene can't find him again.
So now I have to differentiate myself even more. even more.
Look, I can just go around... No, I can't do that.
So
I just... No.
However you appear next time is how you describe it.
okay.
An octopus.
Okay. But now I now have to make alterations, so I'm spending the rest of the time because I assume I can only really do that
He's
in
going
this
back
part.
to the character
Well,
creation
it's
suite.
all internal. So like whatever you.
Yeah, so I'm definitely thinking about what I need to change in order to help
Man, I really
disguise
like this
the
character.
disguise the persona. Might not be a lot of changes, but it would just be enough to maybe differentiate.
Change your name.
Blue hair.
Look,
Right after we got you, Donut.
I know. Wait, you spelled it instead of a K, is it a C?
you figured me out.
I knew it.
Now he's not Crispy Kareem, he's Crispy Bacon.
No, it's Chris C. Kareem. Chris P. Kareem.
Yeah.
Chris B. Kareem. Chris C. Kareem.
Now he sees Kareem.
Oh no.
No, that's the gas station.
Giggity?
Oh no!
Look at that. Mm-hmm.
So you spend the rest of the night
I already have them.
redesigning yourself.
Yeah. Fucking terrible. It's going awful.
Yeah, they're really stuck. I don't know why. They're just really good.
So-
Thank you, Ramon.
You spend
Thank
your time redesigning yourself. Eugene, please do remember that in order to talk privately with him, you went through a door with a sandbag on it.
Locked in.
Oh yeah, that was
Yes.
never changing.
Right.
That was-
Well, it can't change anyway. So
yeah, but like that was never my intent to change it.
yeah.
What?
I wanted.
Why is a sandbag?
I wanted Eugene to.
Appreciate it. Sandbag?
yeah,
Sandbag.
little bag of sand.
Little bag of sand.
Oh, I get it.
What's on the door?
What?
The bucket. I just want to look
He
through
doesn't
them.
get it.
Says you.
I am going to, once I get back, before I head, or before I go to school, if we get to that part, I'm gonna.
You can do it, buddy.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna fill up a spray bottle, like one of like little just that you train cats with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill it up with vinegar.
Okay. Eugene's out to ruin some clothes.
God.
Okay, so you have a bottle full of spray bottle full of vinegar. You guys wake up. You go to school the next day. You go through your classes. You guys are heading into
At lunch period.
Is that before or after 4th?
It's whenever we take lunch, damn it.
I don't know when you take lunch.
I don't know when. I don't know school.
Hey, yo, you up?
I assume we take lunch at almost the same time.
I could have 6th period lunch.
Well, lunch is will.
It's
most
okay.
likely
What do you
stack.
want to do at lunch, and I'll tell you whether it's feasible. Please.
I'm gonna find first. I'm gonna try and either find Eugene or Harley.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell them let's try and meet again after school in the shed. I'm gonna be discreet because Harley doesn't want to be seen with me.
She's embarrassed.
She's very embarrassed by having cool friends.
Or just friends in general.
Just friends in general, really, yeah.
What did we ever do to her?
I don't know. She's just trying to maintain the social norms, I guess.
I get it.
Point
Like,
is,
90% of school's
point
afraid
is,
of her.
If you have art class today, could you tell our friend Chris that he is also invited to the shed?
And for as long as you hit Paco with a bat.
I already brought it up with the teachers.
And
They haven't told me anything yet. They might want to talk to you later, though.
got it. Do you know where I can buy a bulletproof vest?
I know one of my uncles knows somebody, but like...
Perfect. Give me that contact information when you can.
I don't know how I spelled that over text, but I definitely did.
Ayo. Send.
Just a picture of Tina.
Oh, we have gifts too. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, you guys go to school the next day. You go to your classes,
Or don't.
Or don't.
or don't. For those of you that go to class, you notice that a lot of your teachers are substitutes. You have normally a class of 20 to 25 students. They're very full classes, you guys know that. But a lot of your classes seem very spaced out. Okay? These substitutes don't know who the kids are. And they take roll. And it just seems like they're not really waiting for anyone to say here or not. Like children, they say a name and no one says here and they just...
That'd be
Move on.
weird. Because a substitute would definitely call Dante by his first name. Probably... Huh?
But like what? But like that's what you're noticing is like even like you've got 5 to 6 missing kids
Alias.
per class in a class that is usually very full. You have a lot of substitutes that don't seem to take much notice of the fact that there are so many kids missing, and you don't know if that's because substitutes know that kids cut class, or if it's just people not caring because we're so close to the holidays and they know kids get taken out of school. But there doesn't seem to be any real like sometimes substitutes are like calling a name over and over and over again thinking maybe I got it wrong and the kid isn't answering because they're douche. But none of these subs are like that. They're just like, yeah, okay.
I don't care.
I definitely go, I'm sorry, they're not actually here.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh, I'll fix it. It'll be fine.
Do you even go here?
I mean, I'm a substitute, so no.
Okay. Aren't you concerned why half your class ain't here?
I wouldn't consider this half the class, but I mean, we're so close to the holidays. People will take their kids out for. It's fine.
Yeah, but they at least let the school know.
Well, I mean, they might have. I haven't been to the office yet today, so.
I make sure to write down on a separate piece of paper all of the kids that I know that are in the class that aren't there, that they definitely marked here.
Yeah.
I do that with all of them.
Meanwhile, the normal students.
Yeah.
Got it. Need Harley to hack again.
I'm normal?
So
You're not.
Are you saying I'm not normal? I'm pretty normal.
You get one more shot.
But I am! I'm a totally normal guy! Fuck you!
I think the three of us need to have a walk.
Anyways, so that's the first half of the day. You guys will have your lunch. You guys discuss things openly. I would like to say sneakily, my imagination of you being sneaky about telling Harley is that you tried to do like a note passing thing and make it look like it came from like a popular kid. But it's phone tree across the cafeteria. So by the time you get the note, and it is signed, so you know who it's signed by and all that kind of stuff. But when you get the note and the kid gives it to you and they go, so, like, Davidson sent this to you?
David.
I mean, I don't know. They gave it to me. It's whatever. and you're like in your brain. You're just like Davidson. You look over and it's like the prep kid.
The prep kid.
Yeah, and it's just whatever you wanted to say, which was.
We're meeting in the shed after school. Oh, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Dante.
Spitwads.
Not hard. You guys have art.
Sourceful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so,
Oh man, there's
is this a
sexual
substitute?
tension here.
Is this
No, this one is not a substitute. This is actually Mr. Bronte.
Okay, cool. So, is it some sort of drawing assignment? What generally might we be doing? And
So
would it
you guys
involve-
are creating foliage collages. So you're making a picture, but out of foliage. So you guys had previously gone out and gotten leaves, ferns, stuff like that kind of stuff from outside, and now you are using it to create a photo collage on paper. So you can either try to recreate a photo or mandala or something for the holiday.
Gotcha. I'm definitely recreating the
Mandala?
yeah.
The window?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just get some pieces, have my spray bottle in hand. As he's doing his thing, scoping and everything, I'm just gonna be right behind him going at the model.
The vinegar?
Yeah, it's a vinegar. I got it.
Dang it. I just gotta look up and be like, Eugene, what are you doing?
Behind you, my guy.
Yeah, I look behind me.
I was waiting for that. Come on, roleplay now.
Eugene, what are you doing?
Introducing myself.
Okay, can you stop?
Can I have your contact information? Can I be your friend?
Spray him with vinegar. Let me be your friend!
Well, not him, the model.
The most aggressive form of consent, please.
I don't know how to do this! I've been over this!
Hi, Eugene.
Hi,
I'm Chris P. Kareem.
I'm Eugene, not dog.
Turn the bottle away.
No.
Grab your hand. Shake your hand. Nice to meet you.
You too?
Can you please stop spraying my model?
You gonna answer my first two questions?
I don't really have contact information.
Here, here's a notepad. The pencil.
Okay.
Schedule.
We just met.
Correct.
4th period art class.
Now, what about before that?
This is so weird. Hey, Eugene, why don't you sit next to me
Is that a
and we
metal
could talk
tea?
about like what we're doing?
Is that a meditation?
Sure.
That's fair. Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
It's funny that my phone buzzed when you did that.
Hey, I found Krispy Kreme Chris. He is actually in my art class, and we're becoming friends. Thumbs up. Send.
And I'm so
What
pissed.
class?
I'm so fucking pissed.
What class am I in right now?
So while you're doing whatever,
let's see. We're in the second half of the day. You're gonna be in some sort of math class.
Oh, good. I'm not paying it. I'm fucking not paying attention to that.
Yeah, so it's 4th period for us when we actually meet.
Good.
I'm so pissed. I'm getting paper towels to try and save this thing that it looks really bad, but I'm trying really hard.
Yeah. Also, it's vinegar, so you know it's destroying whatever it's touching.
I text him back. I text Eugene back. Ask him what he's doing after school.
How does one do that?
Say the
Because
words.
I already tried, and he got mad, and he looks more mad, and I didn't know someone could turn that shade of red.
Tina
I think
gif.
that's red. I don't know. It looks more of a.
That's just
flame.
gonna be my thing now. Tina gif.
Oh, by the way, fun fact: vinegar does destroy stuff.
I'm just sending multiple Tina gifs. It's the same one over and over again.
Oh, by the way, have you seen Harley?
Yes.
Cool. Send.
Just say
Can you make a stealth roll for me? Because you guys are in class.
we are in class. I was waiting for it. I'm not gonna.
Nat 1! What is a total of?
That's a nat one.
It's a nat one.
Bitch, I said a total of. If it matters, a total of 12.
It says roll with disadvantage, but I think that's because I have armor on.
I'm definitely not helping you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Your
have
level 1 character has armor?
baseball padding.
Oh, that
okay,
much
yeah,
stealth
yeah.
from the that one?
Yeah, just
7.
7. Alright, cool.
4, maybe.
I guess we're going to detention.
Well, I was really not hiding it in the first place.
Right, yes, exactly, Mr. Nat 1. So, you guys are having this text conversation. You're sending the Tina gifts. Mr. Broche comes up from behind you, and he goes, "You won't be needing these for the rest of class." And he just kind of takes the water bottle and the
Not
phone.
the water bottle.
Well, the squirt bottle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Squirt
Pretty
bottle.
sure you're also not supposed to come up behind children.
This is art. Everything's definitive. So,
I'm
Yeah, high five for that.
I would just get up and walk out. At that point, see you later, buddy.
yeah. So and he goes back to the desk. He puts it in the drawer, locks it. He issues you a detention slip, which you are not there to receive because you've walked out. But it's on the record. So if you don't show up, you're going to be in more trouble. For you, teacher just goes, "Would you like to share with the class?"
I like Bob's Burgers.
Awesome. Is Bob's Burger going to help you figure out the math problem?
I look at the board.
As long as you put it in baseball terms, I believe in you.
If you rolled higher than a 16, you can figure out the problem.
Well, the 16 is staring right at me.
Oh, okay. Does that mean you got it, or is it staring at you from the other side?
If you give me a minute, I bet there's an episode about it.
I can give you lots of minutes right at the front of that board while you go figure it out.
Oh.
Everybody else turn to this page. We're gonna do this set of numbers. You just let me know when you finish that equation, okay? You just go right on up.
Is this a man or a woman?
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, but now you two have met. You've been told where to meet. You're probably not going to detention because you don't know about it. So we finish out the day. Like I said, same thing with the classes. You guys might have one more class that has a substitute. Probably rounding you guys out to about 2 or 3 classes each with subs. Missing kids that nobody, like, the children know they're missing. The parent, none of the adults seem to have taken any kind of acknowledgement.
I wrote down all of the ones in my classes.
Yeah. Eugene, especially
You're
as
going
they're
to
your
jail.
best friend. Duncan has not been in class today.
Fuck.
Dante's still in front of the board. No.
And I guess I'll go check his normal spots.
Since I assume there's not baseball practice on a Wednesday, that would make it convenient. I am already waiting at the shed with the notes I took yesterday.
Yeah.
They're just in a little binder, just sitting there. Like, I really want people to read my notes. This is the one thing I've worked hard on, man.
You guys do know, you've seen throughout the day, there are a number of flyers around on a lot of the teachers' bulletin boards in the main cafeteria area that there is a Yuletide fair that is going to be coming around in the next coming days. It's a several day event that is coming up, and the flyers all appear to have been probably an original hand-drawn piece that's probably been photocopied a lot. But it is very obvious it's a hand-drawn thing. Put up and put around. And you would know that it's being hosted by the museum in the area, but it's taking place at the campground. And that, for probably Eugene, because I don't know if you guys know Duncan's last name, but the leaders of the group that is funding this event are Duncan's parents.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah. You know them to be the cultural representatives that were brought in to work at the museum, and that's probably why they're heading this very culturally relevant fair.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Really
And
need to
do
get
these
my phone
flyers
back.
have a date on them?
Yes. Yeah, because it lists out the multi-day event, so it's
Okay.
coming up soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I didn't
I
hear
know
that.
exactly
My bad.
how
Yeah.
this could help me. If I can't find Duncan, I'm gonna grudgingly, but very,
Talk to his parents.
very forward. I'm gonna go find Harley.
Okay. Do you go to the shed?
Yeah, same sort of thing. I'm trying to arrive a little bit after other people and climb up on top.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another spell.
Things on.
That's what she said.
That is majorly cocked, but it started lighting up as a nat 20.
Ah!
That was insane. It was stacked on top of the other dice.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that would be a 17.
What am I rolling this against?
Perception?
Perception?
Can beat a 17.
No, I definitely didn't. I got a 12. This time I didn't hear you on the roof.
So,
Are you going to the shed?
I don't know about it. Because they never told me.
I got
because
creeped
they
up
walked-
by an adult. I didn't feel comfortable. I wanted to leave. I'm sorry. Here, if we can wreck on it. By the way, meet me in the shed. Bye. After school. Bye. That man may not be pizza. By the way, the teacher's a creep.
Locked in.
The fuck is this bullshit?
Watch your language. We're in school.
I'll allow the retcon just because I need you guys to get
Okay.
together, okay?
Please be together.
Okay, so is my activity immediately after school? Or does it have, like, a window in time?
You have a gap.
I have a gap?
No, it's not a big gap, but it's enough time for kids to get out of school, do any like little bits of homework or whatever, or get changed, or so it's like 45 minutes,
Okay.
an hour.
Then question that I have, what shack?
Baseball shack.
The
Go, go,
baseball
go.
one. The shed by the baseball diamond.
Because y'all just said fucking shack, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Shack. Baseball. Go.
Do I?
You don't have a lot of options on
Okay.
school property for shack.
Okay.
The only place that has small outbuildings is the athletic fields. There's an athletic building that holds like the chalk equipment for the baseball fields and extra rakes and things like that. And then there's like the storage ones that are off the locker rooms that hold the extra equipment, baseballs, helmets, stuff like that.
Okay. I guess I would go there. Is it perchance perceivable that we would the activity that I participate in would be somewhere over there, so that it would be kind of believable that I would be out there in the first place?
They would do drills. They would do some drills, I think. So yeah,
Drills in the
probably
field.
closer to the field. Yeah, it would be conceivable that you guys might be out there at a point
Okay.
during the day. I don't know if it would explain you being out there before going to the RTC classroom, but
Okay. I would like to imagine that I took a couple minutes just to get the PE's attire on, which is what I would be wearing to it.
Mhm.
And then try and use the excuse of, oh, I think I left something here a couple days ago from when I had to do something over here. And try and use that as the excuse of like, oh, I forgot something. Let me see if I can go grab it.
yeah. Alright. You can also make me a perception check, since Harley's on the roof of the correct shack.
Apparently, me and Ramon can't see it at all.
Well, we're inside.
Natural 12. Stats for
Gotta
a
be a
kid
17.
on the top. No, 13.
Oh.
No one will ever find you.
I've seeing things is not my forte.
Same though.
So you three are eventually trying the doors. You will find the one shed. There's like three. You find the one. It's not hard to locate it.
Okay. And then I just kind of yell, sorry, I'm just here to sort of, I think I forgot something. I'm just looking around. I'll be out in just a second. And then,
Who are you talking to, my guy?
Dante just waves. Oh, hey.
hi, Eugene.
Hey, buddy.
You know you have detention, right?
Can I borrow your bat?
No.
Okay, no.
You have detention.
I do not. I have not received a slip of detention whatsoever. And by the way, you might want to change your electives. I think that teacher's a pedophile.
You left in the middle of class because they confiscated your phone.
No, because he came up behind me. Creepily.
You were spraying vinegar on my project.
You
And
said to
texting.
introduce myself.
Whatever happened to just saying hi, hello, I'm Eugene.
Wait,
oh,
that's,
when
how,
I introduced...
that's how you introduced yourself? You sprayed him with vinegar?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Dante.
Dante.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's... You just say your name. Maybe a little fun fact about yourself. I like baseball.
I do comics.
You do comics? That's so cool.
I guess I need to break into our room. I gotta get my phone back.
Are there any holes in the
Can
roof?
it wait?
Are there holes in the roof?
It
Yeah,
can, like,
not
we're just
even
waiting
tiny
for
ones.
Harley.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder
There's
when
a storage
Harley's gonna
shed for
get
storing
here.
baseball equipment. Has to be kind of water safe.
I wish we had a sunroof in here.
I wonder when Harley's
You guys
gonna
RP
get
for a little
here.
bit?
I
I'm
say
gonna
out
rip it.
loud on the off chance that she might actually be already here.
Harley, do what you will with that.
Well, since we're all here, whether Harley is going to show us herself or not.
Oh, Yeah, we have the majority of the people here. I can at least get started without Harley and
Duncan.
I took the liberty.
Who?
Duncan. What was his? Oh shit! What was his? Festivus name?
Arias?
No,
Arias?
that's me.
Nope. Albert? Nope. That's you.
Novus.
Novus. The fairy. Novus.
So Duncan is his name?
Yes. Right, we met in the real world because he was at the library, right?
So, in case, I'll just say...
This is for the stream.
Well, because I don't know if Dom would actually want that Duncan to be real. Let's just go with Novus first.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
say
stick with Novus.
So we won't actually reveal it until
Yeah,
Pretty Boy shows up.
The fairy kid, Novus. They go here too. So we were gonna wait for them, but I don't know. I don't know what they look like. Well, I haven't seen them.
Is Harley here? Is Harley here?
I look around. No.
No, but are they like part of this?
I think so. I think so because we met Harley over there.
In the library.
And we did meet Harley in the library. It's really hard to keep things together, okay?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, we met Harley in the library when it caught fire the other day.
When you ran out.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to keep bringing that up.
Twice I brought it up.
Yeah.
I also need... I would like Harley's skills to get my phone back if they're around.
You guys know what we're doing is dangerous, right?
Yeah, we can handle it.
Yeah, but if we work together, it'll be less dangerous. That's why I called us together, so we can be a better team.
There's a reason why the Sandman doesn't necessarily want us revealing our identity
To other people.
in this world.
Yeah, to other people in this world.
The thing's already in
We're
this
okay.
world.
Yeah, we got attacked. You know why the library burned down or caught fire? We got attacked in there.
I know.
They're
that's
already
why I
crossing
left.
over.
So
That's why I left.
It's best for us to stand together and defend it here instead of trying to take it out on our own.
If they come back and you're by yourself, what will you do?
Run.
What if you can't run?
Hide.
But if you can't hide, what if they come in swarms or destroy buildings?
What if
And-
10,000 bats came in here and decided to fly me out of here?
I would
Well,
take pictures if I had a phone.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you did that to yourself.
It's not like the teacher would actually do anything. I didn't think he would actually do something this time. Half his class is missing. He didn't care.
Do you not read the syllabus? It clearly states that you cannot be on your phone in the middle of class.
I look at the camera like The Office.
I look at the camera as well.
We're a little off topic here. The point is, it's getting more dangerous.
Strength in numbers.
We don't have to associate with each other, but we do need time to plan if we're going to work together.
Like a weekly meeting.
If they find out who we are here, they will just go after us. They will affect our parents. They will affect our friends.
That's why we're in the shed.
You assume all of us have friends.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
You are really meddling with the line here.
If
You
they
do
co-
realize, right?
If they come through, we're all gonna. We'll be in danger anyways.
But they will specifically go after you if they know that we're the people that's over
Instead
there
of
trying to
randomly?
prevent them.
That's still the same end. Specifically go after us, randomly go after
Random-
us. They're gonna go after us.
Right, randomly versus targeted. If it's random, we have a chance of survival
And
because
if
we know we can fight them on their turf.
And if it's targeted, we know they're coming after us.
Yes,
We can make a plan.
I'm fucking 12 years old.
Well,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Have you never seen Home Alone?
The Parent Trap,
Like,
Lilo and
That-
Stitch,
That other movie where the kid thwarts the parents?
Hercules,
Angels in the Outfield?
Hercules 2,
What?
I saw Hercules too.
What?
Space Mountain. Have you ever been on that? It's scary as fuck, but you gotta do it.
Jumanji?
No. Does Law and Order SVU count?
No. Wait, why are you watching Law and Order SVU?
At 12.
No wonder you're a mess.
What would your parents think?
They're the ones that put it on.
My dad puts it on in the morning as we're getting.
Is your dad a cop?
Yeah.
Man, we just uncovered so much lore about Chris.
Is your mom a cop?
No wonder it's a
No.
donut motif. No, his mom's a dom. That's how the song goes.
Oh, your mom's a baker.
No, my mom's a nurse.
Alright.
Hey losers, is anyone going to talk about the fact that everyone's ditching school?
We're getting there, Harley.
Wait, you want to come in?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, can you go get my phone from the art room? Mr. Creepy has it.
He's not.
Why would I help you?
Oh yeah.
Got no logical reason for you there.
Actually, I did note something, and I go through my backpack and I take up a list and I go, yeah, there were like so many people not at school today. And they were all like marked like present, like here.
Yeah,
Like-
literally, I'm getting a detention every single day for not showing up to class and for ditching class, and everyone else just gets off clean. It's fine.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Why don't you just hack the system?
You don't think I have tried? I keep marking them present.
We can fix that.
I think
I'm 12 years old. I can't.
Sorry, I can fix that.
we're getting a little off topic here, but
There's
that
still
does,
something that keeps making it happen.
It does remind me
That sounds like a ghost.
we might be going to Yule. We might be going to the. Well, next time. Wow, words are fucking hard. Holy shit.
To
Next
Yule?
time we go to Festivus, we might be going to Yule. So
Well, there's that
would be-
Yuletime festival thing going on.
Which would be
That's
great if
you-
we had Novus. Novus.
Duncan?
No,
We're referring to it Novus because we don't know if Dom wanted to actually have that name revealed.
But
We're
I
trying to
mean, we
remain
would
in
know his
character.
name.
we would, but Chris would not.
But we're just kids talking about. Why would we be protecting someone's identity who hasn't told us to?
Best friend.
Did he tell us to do that?
Have I
He
told
asked
you
us
guys yet?
No, you know because you heard his mind voice.
Yeah.
You guys don't know who Novus is.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know.
You have an idea, but it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
And I don't, because you saw him on the bleachers, so I guess that would be your clue to that. I didn't. So I just have little fairy boy to go by. And also, in the library, there was Duncan doing weird shit. So that was our big tip for that.
Yeah.
The library incident. But
So-
off topic. I pull out all the study notes that I got about Yule that I compiled and photocopied. Here, I worked really hard on this. And I give him the Yule notes. This is about Yule, so that
Why is it in Dutch?
those are just names.
Oh.
By the way, I didn't write any of that down because I wasn't there for that, so I don't remember the lore.
I'm giving you photocopies of it.
Right.
No,
I'll
but-
just repeat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm asking because I didn't write it down for.
I see.
Overarching themes. Holly King.
There's the
what?
Holly King. He represents the ending of winter. Sometimes in other cultures, he's known as Santa or Odin or Jol. And
Divine Child.
there's the Horned God. He represents the rebirth of the sun because the solstice is the longest night of the year, right? And then there's the Divine Child who represents the star. I didn't really get much about the star though. But yeah, That is the main. You don't
I
have
didn't
to
know
worry
much
about
about
this
Star
stuff. No, that's for me.
No.
I just needed a thing.
Listen, vague.
But you don't
I'm
have,
just ready.
Well, I get
Yeah.
the feeling that it's supposed to like incorporate, like it's one of those things that like got incorporated with Christianity.
yeah, like the Messiah.
It's like a
Idea,
mixed
yeah.
thing.
Well, the child does represent something. It's supposed to be like the new year, I think, like the beginning of the new year kind
You
of
know
thing.
what? We're
But
gonna
the
roll with that.
star bit, I think, was put in there to
It's a hybrid.
placate Christianity.
And then, from what I understand, the divine child represents the star on the New Year's to represent, like the coming of the new year kind of dealio.
Baby New Year,
Yeah,
divine child.
yeah.
Agreed.
That's the long and short of what I got in these notes here. Everything else was kind of burned up.
Well, if you guys are done talking and fighting and
wanna bind her
being
too?
super weird, no, I got it.
You don't want to stay hidden from us.
I'm good. I think we should just go to the Yule Festival. Just saying, we could probably find this novice kid, this fairy kid, and we could probably find out a lot more what's going on. Maybe everyone who's ditching schools over there sounds like a whole lot better than what we're doing.
Well, I think that wasn't for a few days. Well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not until like the end of the week. But that is a good plan.
And it lasts for about 3 days.
Maybe I can ask my parents to see if I can go to it.
I mean, it's kind of like a local event.
It's for
They'll
school.
probably
I'm
be
sure
there.
they'll love it.
I don't know. My dad ends up having to work a lot of these events.
Perfect, then you can go.
Well, I'll ask him just in case. And then I look at my very digital and basic watch that doesn't have special abilities to go to a phone. What time would it be right now? And how close is it in relation to me needing to start my extracurricular?
Probably about 15 minutes
Okay,
until when you had to go.
gotcha. Okay. I start pulling out a pair of sneakers, and I just kind of set them out.
What's
Nice
your
shoes.
extracurricular activity there, bud?
Oh, I'm in the junior ROTC.
The what?
You know,
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Baby soldier!
I get it. The cannon fodder. Got it.
I was gonna say toy soldiers.
Hey, on par for the brand.
Alright, so meet back up where we need to and just do this weekly.
Yeah,
Anyone have any idea where Novice might be?
I'm gonna go check.
I don't know if you're saying it wrong on purpose, but it's nervous.
yeah. I
No.
guess we can meet here weekly, unless but this weekend we should definitely hit up the festival. But we can meet here weekly, unless we get called to the other place.
That sounds good by me.
Okay.
See y'all at the festival.
All right, go team.
And then I grab my sneakers, and then I just sprint out. And then with the heavy backpack, it just like the jump link is like.
So, you guys do have like 2 days before the first night of the Yuletide fair. Was there anything you guys wanted to get done in those 2 days? I will note, in those 2 days, Duncan still has not come to class.
Can I go to the... when I go to sleep, one, definitely want to, visit, the Mardi Gras place often.
Yeah.
Enough just for good feels and stuff. But also, go to the door where Novus's room was.
Okay. You can knock on the door. Nobody answers. And you cannot get in. The door's locked. You get the idea that these
Can I
doors
eat
are
food?
magically sealed, that if the person who it belongs to doesn't want you in there, that it doesn't open from this side.
Why don't you want me in there? I have a pecaina.
I wonder.
So, like I said, Duncan's not there at school. Novus doesn't come to the door. you talk to your parents about going to the fair.
Yeah.
And they're really chill with it. Your mom is actually helping run the first aid station.
Okay.
And your dad is also heading up, not the security team, but like
But
when they do like the parking, and they've got like off-site parking and they're
police are
busing
there.
people in.
yeah, they're on site, so if they need to step in,
Yeah.
security can say, "Hey."
Yeah, they're helping the high school ROTC work the parking and everything, and so your dad is like that one supervising adult.
Yeah, we have an adult.
Okay.
Mr. Kareem.
I also want to, like, as a kind of an
Officer
experiment, I guess.
Kareem.
Like, if I go through and I do my...
So bad. So bad.
Anyways, sorry. There you go.
No, you're good. If I go through and I just out of like an experiment, like go through when I like mess with things on the computers and I change grids or I change names or I change assignments, all that stuff. If I change the attendance thing, does it go back?
You want to change people to missing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just like if I did like little things and like mess with it and like
Yeah.
put some people who were missing back to missing.
Dante is actually the only good
Does-
kid in the group.
Does it stay or does it?
Chris is a good kid.
Yeah. New York Red Bulls.
Fuck you!
Sorry.
Does it stay that way or did they go
meant-
through and
what I meant
correct
was-
back?
No, it's
Socially well-adjusted.
you switch them back and it goes to being like it stays when you switch it back.
Okay.
It doesn't. It would you get the implication that teachers just didn't
Care.
bother to mark them absent.
Okay.
But in fact, if you continue to mess with the teacher's things, you'll notice that the substitutes that you've had for several days running now, they're not even altering future plans. It's just they're just repeating the same plans over and over and over again.
And today we're going to learn about the Battle of Waterloo.
Didn't we learn about this yesterday?
Part 3.
Okay.
It's kind of the same,
More
like,
time for me to skip.
it's kind of one of those things where they're like, this is your page to read. You just read this, read this chapter, and they've given you like 2 or 3 days to read it now. And a lot of the kids are like, whatever, I'm done. They've finished the assignment the first day, and now they're just chilling. And as long as they're quiet, the teacher doesn't have to worry about it.
And I spend some of this time just kind of looking to see what students that are here are acting very fishy, or any of them that I might be able to connect them to with the visits that I've had to the Vale and to Festivus.
Okay. Make me an insight check.
And on a different note,
Okay,
Are you insightful or not?
that's not the point. Okay,
I think that was the point of the insight check.
Yeah.
so as a level 1 character, I would do a 1 plus 3, so 21.
So yeah, you'll notice that
Yes, everybody.
certain children, it's not very often that kids are the same age and therefore in the same classes. Usually siblings are separated by a couple of years. But there's a few kids, and noticeably one of the siblings has been absent, and the other sibling has always looked very subdued and remote. They haven't been talking a lot. And just in general, like, they just kind of stay to themselves.
Okay.
You should probably investigate the school more.
I might spend that time
Yeah.
on like
You're not in my grade.
maybe one of the later days if we have a
Eugene,
lunch
why are
period
you in my
together.
class?
Maybe like trying to go sit
You're
with
in
them.
AP math.
Why am I in AP math? I hate math.
So,
Yeah, but it's the only class we have together.
I'll say they,
I hate math.
one of the sibling sets that you talk to,
No, because you have art at the same time I have math.
Yeah.
the sibling that is coming to class is Michaela. and you know that her twin,
McKenny.
Mackenzie, Mackenzie has been absent for most of the week. And Michaela seems very quiet and subdued.
Poor Michaela.
McKinney. What?
I don't know what's real anymore.
I do that very awkward thing where I buy an extra bag of hot Cheetos and then I bring it to the table.
Why are they hot?
Why Cheetos?
Because hot Cheetos for junior high schoolers is a hot commodity.
For the millennials. For the Gen Z.
It was for me, and that's what I'm basing it on.
That's fair.
So, I'm like, hi, Michaela.
We have very
I
different-
give them the bag of hot Cheetos and go, are you doing okay?
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not. Thanks for the Cheetos, though.
Do you want someone to sit?
I mean, yeah, you can sit here if you want. It's fine.
I kind of sit down across from them.
Okay. You know, it's just things at home. We're getting kind of close to the holidays, and it doesn't feel like anyone's listening to me. I mean, like, you remember Mackenzie, right?
Yeah, your sister, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, like, she existed. You remember her. So, yeah.
But where? I noticed they haven't really been here. Is she okay? Is she just like at home?
I don't know where she is. And my parents don't care. And none of the teachers here act like she ever existed.
Oh no. Like, do you have like a way to like contact, Mackenzie? Like, it sounds terrible.
I tried her phone, but it's dead, or she's out of the signal range. It just goes straight to voicemail. And I've tried having like my parents listen to the voicemail, and they just laugh at me and tell me to stop making things up and acting like I am someone else. Like, how could I even do that? Like, I can't even, like, I mean, I'm 12. I don't know how to set up a second answering machine on my phone and call it from my phone. That doesn't even make any sense.
I totally understand. Like, I don't even have a phone, so I don't know how some of those like things go. But like, I know only like you can maybe like talk to people. So I'm sorry about your sister.
I just don't know what to do about it. Like, it's like she never existed. People don't even remember who she is.
I don't either.
I mean, like, my friends know, and you know, and
I only knew because, like, I know that you two were somewhat inseparable, and so I would sometimes see you with your sister.
I thought you were going to say somewhat familiar. Oh, yeah, they were somewhat familiar.
They kind of look alike, right?
yeah, but like, it's like the adults forgot she ever existed.
That's just not right. Because, just clearly people know who she... they know who she is, but there's just been, like, a lot of weird stuff, like, happening. And it doesn't seem like it's isolated. I don't know. I'm, like, 12, and I don't really... I don't really know, but, like... It's weird that, like, no one would, like, try and reach out, because it's been... How long has it been since Mackenzie's been missing.
It's been almost a week.
A week? You know, the first 48 hours are very important in finding a missing person. You would think that someone at the... Maybe we could tell my dad. And my dad could, like, make a report. And then, like, start, like, trying to find Mackenzie.
That would be great. Honestly, I miss her so much. And I just want to know where she is. And I don't understand why my parents don't care.
Okay, well, I could talk to my parents when I get home tonight, and maybe my dad will be able to come down in the morning and get information and start, like, spreading stuff around.
Could you just, like, send him to my house? Like, if he told my parents that my sister was missing, maybe they'd believe him.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Do you have, like, an address?
Yeah,
This is not
Okay.
gonna end well.
You're going on a date, buddy. Good job. You did way better than I did making friends.
Note to self: don't use vinegar.
Use diet vinegar.
Diet vinegar.
You ever heard the phrase, it's easier to catch flies with sugar than vinegar, or whatever that is?
Honey.
Say with friends, it's easier to catch friends with sugar.
And we wondered why having Core and Eugene wasn't really such a fit. It's just because neither one of them had any social skills.
Yeah. We did not. Both of us did not have social skills.
When one takes it literally to butter them up.
Look, our social skills work together. Separate?
Did Jeslie ever tell you that story?
It did not.
Oh, that was so fun. I don't remember the context of the exact mission we were on at the moment. But I know that Eugene had information, and he would only ever talk to Core ever, and everyone in the group knew that he had a crush on Core.
Yeah.
But Core wasn't really feeling it at the time, and took everything very literally, and has no social skills. And everyone in the group was like, Core, he'll only talk to you. He will spill his guts to you. He will tell you everything if you bat your eyes. Just please butter him up and ask him what's going on. Just go up there. And she was like, butter him up. And we were like, yes. Like, go up there, flirt a little bit, just butter him up. And she was like, okay.
Yeah.
And she went to the kitchen and grabbed 2 sticks of butter and walked up to Eugene and started rubbing it on his face.
Yeah, because I had told her that, like, you can probably get information from him by buttering him up. Didn't explain what that meant, and then just assumed, and she sounded like, I know what that means.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, great.
I bet you
And we
got
were
a lot
on
of
a
info
boat.
out of him.
We were on a boat when this happened too.
Yeah.
And he jumped in the water.
Not gonna lie, I would have talked.
But
Look,
Please stop putting butter on me.
Anyways, that's a great story.
yeah, but I continue to kind of like talk to Michaela, and I feel like I'm getting as much information as I possibly could have gotten from it.
Yeah.
But also I would have felt really bad if I just came to them,
nice
asked
of him
asked
to
about
walk away.
asked about their missing sister and walked away.
Alright, bye.
And I would have like felt so bad. So
I said to go to the festival together. As friends.
Well, I did kind of forget, but I probably would have asked if they were planning on going to the festival.
Is she planning on going to the festival?
Percentile.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, there's probably good chance that her parents would want her to go to the festival. Though whether she would legitimately want to go is up in the air. She's probably going to say no, though the chances of her being there are kind of high if her parents make her go. But at the moment, she doesn't want to go, so she's going to say no.
I let her know that I'm going to be going to the festival.
My dad will be
And
there.
if she just wanted someone to just kind of be around, I'll be there.
With your
but-
friends.
But understanding that, like, if they totally just want their own space, that's fine. But, like, I'm going to be there. If they're going to be there and they want to, like, hang out, that's cool. If not, that's also cool. But I'll be there.
But make sure you
And then-
bring protection.
And then, and then I stay with them until the end of lunch and then go separate ways.
Okay. Anything anybody else wanted to do in the couple of days until the festival?
Get my phone back.
Not hard to do. You've been parentless for a while. You know how to get around the office ladies.
Yeah, he gave it back at the end of the day. No, you're an orphan. You stole it back.
No, he's a smart kid who's made friends with all of the office ladies.
Yeah.
It's highly feasible that he went
Susan?
up there and
Susan was to SH.
Miss Susan, yeah.
La
Also Miss
Susan?
Susan.
Betty?
I've got every imagination in my brain that Eugene has smarted off to almost every teacher and gotten his cell phone taken away for something. And then at the end of the day, he goes to the office and he tells the office ladies, "You would not believe what he said to me. I just had to prove him wrong."
No, but that means he's good at making friends.
No, it means he's good at no. That means
Office ladies are very different.
They're very gossipy.
Yes,
very
that's what it
They're
is.
not your normal
They want
friends.
the hot
They
guys.
want the
Correct,
hot
and I
goss
give the hot goss.
about the teachers.
Correct.
Eugene spills
There's one
the
thing about
tea.
manipulating. There's another about making friends. It's very
Fair,
different.
you got me there.
Yeah. So,
God, keep up, Ramon.
I lock a couple kids in the bathroom,
Oh my
and I probably
again,
up to my.
Sandman picks good kids.
They were all
Okay, they
really hard.
deserved it though.
One was Paco.
Yeah, one was definitely
No, I hit
Papa.
Paco with a baseball.
And what about
I don't care
Venezuela?
anything. I don't care enough about him to like target him. I don't know anything. He's just some kid.
weirdly poetic.
And then I probably I'm up to my regular shenanigans with the kids that I hang out with. But then also the fact that like there's not that many teachers and no one seems to care about anything, like it kind of starts getting really, really boring.
Hey, yo,
Because there's no one to like tell us no, and like there's
Tina gift.
it's just kind of like
Add him to the group
we're
chat.
just like running around, but there's no fun to it.
Chris
and
added
starts just
to the
getting
group chat.
bored.
Yeah.
Dante's probably brought up Paco and Venezuela to the coaches about them beating up Eugene, because that's not cool. And Dante's a good kid.
Yeah. They are given a talking to, barring Eugene coming forward with actual evidence of them doing anything. The coaches can't do much with a he said, she said. But
Gonna relay that to you.
What are you talking about? This is nerdshot.com right here. I'm number one video.
the teacher's watching.
World star.
So the coach does promise to keep an eye on them, and that if Eugene comes forward, then he would take more action.
Sounds good.
But
I did my proactive stuff. I learned about Yule.
all right,
I'm not risking another roll.
it was really fun. I was kind of expecting Best Friend to go check on Best Friend, but that's okay.
I did.
When?
I said I was going to go hit his usual spots before we went to the shed that day.
He did.
Yeah.
He did check.
He's not been
for-
at school, so he went and checked his usual spots.
Well, yeah, then,
That's cool.
I mean, I guess I'll go check his house, I guess.
Oh, what an inconvenience for the kid with no parents.
I guess I gotta go check on my best
reason Dom's
friend.
not here.
Go check his parents' house, I guess.
God, people with parents are so inconvenient.
God, it's just a liability.
Do I know that this kid like kind of never really leaves the school very much?
I mean, he leaves every day, just much later than everybody else.
Also, probably gets there
Eugene's
much
not
earlier
sleeping
than
at the
everyone
school.
else.
Okay. I just didn't know if I would notice like him going off
If it was up to
to
me,
someone
obviously
else's
be out
house.
of
Like
school.
if I would
but
find that
Rachel-
weird and if I would like notice it and go follow him to see what he's up to, or if it would be too normal.
It depends on how late you're willing to stay at the school, because the janitor staff and everything would let Eugene stay for quite a long time. But once the janiting staff is like, we want to go home, then Eugene has to go somewhere else. Because they can't leave the school, with kids running around.
Yeah.
So you go over to check Duncan's place. Then you knock on the door, and his mom answers. And she goes, hi, Eugene. It's been a while since we've seen you over here.
Is your son home?
Hello?
Duncan? Yeah, no, he's not been feeling very well, unfortunately. But he's up in his room.
Can I go see him?
Well, You probably shouldn't, but I know how it is with young boys. You guys like to know your friends are okay. So, and she like reaches over and she grabs like a mask, like she like it's just you wear that, and you can go up and you can say hi, but he's gonna be really tired. He's not very healthy right now, so don't go into the room. Don't breathe too much of the air. I don't want you getting sick. You say hi, and then you can leave.
Mm-hmm.
From inside the door, you hear Duncan, and he goes, "Not right now, Mom. I don't feel good." You open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. You look in, and the room is dark. There's a couple of, string lights and things that he's got set up. But you don't see him. You see a figure on the bed, completely, covered up, like he's rolled up in blankets, facing away from the door. You go and you cross over the threshold. I need you to make a perception check.
Ooh. It's not below a 10.
Holy shit.
I know, so excited. 16.
16. As you come inside, your foot hits on a string, and it causes a reaction, and you see the bed kind of like shift a little bit mechanically. And you hear Duncan again. He goes, "Really, Mom? I'm fine. I just don't feel like eating."
I gaslight on myself.
Gaslight.
Yeah.
Okay. The room lights up. Very easy to see that he's got the room rigged with tripwires and pulleys, so that if the
Ferris
door.
Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
This bitch.
There's a little rate, and one of the lines, when you follow the lines around, one of the lines does go to like a little record button that hits it, so that it's got it, and you open the door a little wider, and it pushes the string back a little more, and it pushes the button back down, and you hear Duncan again.
I'm gonna go to the bed and remove the blanket.
Nobody's there. It's just a bunch of pillows and stuff.
He's up now. Put stuff back, and I want to take something now. Whatever. No. I'm gonna look for his secret stash.
Secret stash is what?
Anything. Either
You know exactly
food,
what.
marijuana, drugs, knives, guns, bazookas.
I like that you
porn.
differentiated
The,
marijuana and
the
drugs.
magazines with boobies.
Yeah.
How
Hell
long-
yeah, Chicks Magazine.
How long do you plan on searching?
It's emo chicks magazine.
Sorry,
I know the
yeah.
mom
You know
doesn't
what?
want me to stay there long,
There's a
so
lot
I'll
more
do,
piercings.
I'll do
Just
20
piercing.
minutes. If the mom doesn't show
Can I
up
get that
or like
magazine?
knock on the door or anything, I'll keep going until the mom, like.
So you're
either-
gonna go until the mom comes to kick you out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool. I want you to roll an investigation.
Okay, 13.
13. All right. Dom's not here to roll for himself, so I'm gonna roll.
You want me to roll really bad?
No,
Yes.
I'm just gonna give. I'm gonna give him a straight deception roll at advantage. Like I don't know.
Because it's his room.
Well, it's his room, and I don't have his board up, so I don't know what his deception thing is. So I'm gonna give him advantage
Fair.
for hiding his shit.
Oh yeah, and we can't access it
'Cause he's
because of
also-
the way it's
right.
set up too.
I rolled double 8s.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Honestly, you should combine
love you.
those into a 16.
No.
Come on, it's
That's how
double
math
8s.
works.
By the way, there was a hydrate.
Yeah,
That was
right.
me. I hydrated
I
us.
didn't know.
You better hydrate.
hydrate yourself.
You
I've
better
been hydrated, that's why I had to get up and go. So I'm on like my 4th can of Coke.
That's not hydrating.
That's what I got at the moment.
You gotta do something.
The other option is coffee.
Or Mountain Dew.
So, I will say that you do find a stash of something that Duncan has hidden. I don't know what Duncan would have hid.
Probably I'll take it.
You will need to text Dom.
Okay.
Find out
and
what
ask him what Duncan would have hid in his room.
Alright.
Or I will text Dom and we'll get you an answer and you can find out what you had.
I mean, whatever we can wait until next session if you want. Like, whatever it is, I want to take it. So.
Yeah.
What a klepto.
That's what he gets for...
The next question is, are you looking with the light cast on yourself? Because you said you were going to go until his mom showed up.
Well, I'm assuming the mom's going to knock. And once that...
You assume mom's going to knock.
Yeah, fair.
The moms don't knock.
I'll do it to the point, like, once I'm assuming since there's not a lot of noise in the room, I can hear her come upstairs. Mm-hmm. And since he's not playing music in his room, I'm not playing music in his room. And it's only the little tape recorder thing. Mm-hmm. Once I hear the feet coming upstairs and it gets closer, then I'll dispel the light, grab the stuff, and then just, like, beat her to that door and like, all right, well, get better, bud. I'll see you at school whenever you get better and give you your homework and all that jazz. Oh, hi, Mr. Duncan.
Oh, hi. So, I was just coming to get you. You've been up here for quite a while.
I had to catch him up on a lot of different things I was up to at school.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you came to visit. He's been feeling kind of down since his dad left, so...
What?
Oh yeah, well, you know we're doing the Yuletide fair over at the campground, and his dad had to go back to Norway to get one of the
left.
Yeah, well, he went back to Norway because he needed to go get one of the traditional Yule goats that we had back on display in Norway, but yeah, he should be back anytime now.
Well,
you know, hopefully.
If you need any help, let me know.
Make a history check for me.
If ghosts are real.
Oh.
19.
You know that goats are in fact not real.
What?
19.
19? You find this statement very odd because you know for a fact that when Duncan first moved over here from Norway, he wasn't yet into his angsty phase, and he was still very proud of his heritage, and he showed it off as much as he could. And one of the first things that he brought, because you guys have known each other since like when he moved real small. One of the first things that he showed at like a preschool, kindergarten like show and tell was his dad's collection of traditional Yule goats. So you know that his dad brought all the Yule goats with him. Like, Duncan has loved those Yule goats and thinks that they are great and shows them off whenever people come over to the house until the point where he didn't bring anybody to the house.
Angsty teens.
Yes. So it's weird that the dad has to go back to Norway to get a traditional Yule goat that he left in Norway.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if you need any help with moving, getting a goat, or just to pep up your son to make him feel better, you let me know.
Oh, that's so sweet. I think we'll manage, but we'll see you at the fair, right?
Yeah. If it's okay with you, I just wanted to let you know at least he has made a couple more friends. Would it be okay if we swung by tomorrow for like 10 minutes just to say hi?
I don't see any problem with that, so long as they all wear the mask.
Oh, of course.
All right.
I'll give them a heads up.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
Can't wait.
All right. You walk back out of the house, yeah?
Sorry. Thank you.
What a responsible kid.
I didn't flush twice.
You flushed twice.
No, I didn't flush twice.
Didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You
What a
did.
not
Raise the bar.
responsible kid.
Look, I got nervous the first 2 times, okay? Then I'll text in the group chat. Duncan's parents might be possessed. Okay, bye.
I don't have a phone.
Sorry, not Duncan.
So
Something vibrates in your shirt.
This is a very small group chat. It's just you and me.
Eugene slipped Chris's phone.
Burn your phone.
I think I had vinegar. It was a distraction.
I feel like that needs to be a roll.
yeah.
Deal.
Especially since it's after.
Is it like sleight of hand or just flat roll?
Sleight of hand versus what? Perception? Yeah.
Ayo! That should be an auto fail.
There's no other side of the table.
Oh, relax. I'm not you, Ramon.
Oh.
What did I
They said
do?
it is on my side of the table. And I was like, that I didn't hear it roll that far. I know.
Okay.
I'm.
Natural 10.
Ooh.
With.
What's your level 1 perception?
Yeah, which would be probably a +3 at most, a 13.
So I got natural 16.
Yeah.
So you feel vibration, I guess, on you.
Wherever you would have had pocket at the time.
My shirt's tucked in, so it's probably right at the belt. Right at the belt, and it's just slid down there. So I'm like undoing the shirt, getting this vibrating thing out.
If it's an iPhone, then it'll say this is passcode to unlock the phone. So 1, 2, 3, 5.
What if it's not an iPhone?
I mean, you tell me.
It's an iPhone,
Is it password protected?
of course.
But he sent you a code that has the password on it.
Yeah, like a sticky, here's a phone. There's a sticky note on it. It says passcode is 12369. Oh, 1269.
Password 1, 2, 3, 6, 9.
And it's a group chat message. I got. We need to go to this place after school tomorrow. 10 minutes. Possess. Get Harley. Kay. Y'all doing well. And I'm assuming Chris found a burner phone I left him. Okay, we're good. Oh, by the way, I ran out of vinegar. Send.
Tina GIF.
I love that Peter's not the DM. He's still manifesting burner phones.
I don't know how to turn off the phone,
Nobody ever does.
so I just put it in my backpack underneath all of my stinky, smelly gym clothes.
Burner phone's good until the battery dies.
It's a charger. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, put that.
Charger was in his pocket too. Ooh, man.
And the fact that I didn't notice the entire day. Wow.
Yeah, what can I say? Mage hand.
Can't retcon everything.
Why not? Get the story going.
Can I have a chocolate?
Honestly, as long as Peter's not retconning weapons into my combat.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? I've always had this Glock 9.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I only cast spells. What are you talking about? A fireball. I said lightning ball.
Exactly.
After you learn his weakness.
Okay. So now that we've gone over what you guys did for the past 2 days,
Didn't realize Calvert was here.
Damn it.
does anybody not go to Duncan's house the next day?
So I mentioned in the chat that people have been physically disappearing, like they're not here. They would be considered a missing person at this point, and maybe I should tell my dad, in which that night I totally told my dad.
That's probably a good idea. I text back.
I thought you were being his dad.
Oh, you're cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
I totally told my dad everything, as far as I talked to a fellow student who said that their sister's been missing for an entire week, and their parents just don't care. So maybe child services should go over there and arrest them because they don't care about their children enough, and they should go find the missing person because they're like 12 years old, and that's totally not cool. Elliot Stabler would not let that happen.
Okay. Your dad takes you very seriously. They've raised you very seriously and taught you that reporting things is good, and they want you to be able to talk to them. And though he doesn't seem overly concerned at the number of missing students, he will tell you that it's not unusual for this many kids to be taken out of school early, this close to the holidays. It's not unusual for people to take off from work. He does say that if that many children were missing, he'd be hearing about it from the parents. But he does take seriously the one girl that you were like, her parents don't care that her sister is missing. And he takes that seriously because there's always that 1 in 100 that is a thing. And again, they take you seriously. They've raised you to take these kind of things seriously. You know, see something, say something. So he tells you that he will.
Hell yeah, that's important.
Yeah, he tells you that he will look into it. That he will personally swing by that address the next day and kind of just check on things and see what's going on. And if he notices anything fishy, he'll move things along. But he, again, reassures you that other than that, the other kid's missing probably is just an overreaction on you hearing about this one. That it's just, we're in the holidays. People are going to take their kids out. They got plans. They got travel. You know, leaving a couple of days early makes things easier on everybody.
My cousin's going to Disney World.
Yeah, that's great. So,
Yeah.
missing kids. But
yeah, but he puts some of your fears to rest. I mean, obviously, you do feel a little bit like you're being kind of talked down to a little bit, even though you know your parents do take you seriously. But at least he's looking into Michaela and Mackenzie. Like, he's going to look into that. He's going to check that out for you. But for the other stuff, you know, very much pat on the head adult. Like, I'll check it out, buddy. It's going to be fun.
It's okay, buddy. Georgie's only down the well for time being.
yeah, and I actually have like one gen ed class with Mackenzie, so they were already on my list of like classmates that weren't there. It was like the one general like math class that we just happened to be in, and I'm just like, oh, that lines up.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that wraps that up. Again, every night when you guys go to sleep, you guys have the ability to go check things out in Festivus if you want. Very much the same. Yule seems to be kind of trucking along. Still, you do know if you go to Yule and you talk to some of the people there, they are getting incursions of the Darklings, but that's nothing overly suspicious. The Darklings test the borders of holidays all the time. You know, it's nothing if you guys want to pop in and visit your other holidays, see how people are doing. Just ask around, meet up with your other Scion friends, you know, and just kick it, you know.
I'll visit Yule and ask about Novus.
Novus?
Novus.
Gonna get you guys to get this name right before
Never.
Tom gets that.
Twinkle.
No, that's what he gets.
So you go to Yule and you ask about
Twinkle
Novus?
Yeah.
Novus is known to them. They see Novus a lot. Novus comes to visit. Novus helps them get ready. They do remember seeing Novus earlier in the week. And they remember that Novus was agitated. And didn't want to help set things up so much. Like, usually when they come, they're setting up the feast, they're hunting for game, you know, they're doing stuff like that. But this visit, they seemed very agitated, and they kept asking the matron for advice and information, and talking, and kept going off to private corners to have conversations, and just being very agitated.
I'll go see the matron.
Okay. The matron is a let me switch notes away from the school.
The matron is the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the wilderness.
Not the wilderness.
Rootin' and tootin'.
So the matron is a very stately older lady. She got silver gray hair that's done up in a braided crown kind of situation. Do you know her name yet? You don't know her name yet. You would have gone to Yule very often, but
No.
she's very. Imagine every Celtic rendition of an Avalon priestess. You know, she's got the Celtic kind of designs across the brow, not the moon shape, but like just the small Celtic band braided kind of into her crown and everything, and she's got the blue robes. the tie sash, and a lot of red ribbon that is worked into a lot of the motifs around the Yule area is also worked into her outfit, so that she kind of feels like she's almost like she's tied into it,
All right.
literally. So.
Well, hello.
Oh. Hello, youngling. Or should I
I'm.
say puppy?
Yeah, it is fair. I heard that my friend Novist.
No vis.
No,
No, and there's no T.
Novus.
Like,
Novus.
like space.
No space.
Nova fish.
I heard he has come to you recently.
He?
They, it, ball of. I don't know. We haven't had a discussion yet.
Not a very good friend.
Look, we haven't had a discussion in this realm about it yet. Okay. They want to keep it to themselves.
Yes. Novus has been by.
They have not been by in other locations. Wondering if you know where they went to.
I do not know where Novus is. They came earlier in the week asking about disappearances. They were very worried about their father. Apparently he has wandered away.
Oh, yeah.
Any guidance that you gave him that would help me find him?
It's not unusual for people to wander close to the holidays.
It's a common saying I've been hearing a lot lately.
Common where?
In other realms.
Well, if people are wandering to such an extreme that others are noticing, perhaps it is something to look into. But, again, as I told Novus, people do tend to wander. It is not always a cause for alarm, so long as those they leave behind remember them.
Do you know of their father?
I cannot say that I've ever met Novus's parents.
Okay. Well, if you happen to come in contact with them, is there a way you can contact me?
Is there a way I can contact you? Do you have any way such as receiving messages?
Do you have a cell phone?
No.
Yeah?
Sorry, I'm metagaming.
I didn't even know charms work like that. Does charms work like that?
The charms are for the Sandman to contact you,
Yeah.
but you've never asked anyone else if you could, or ever tried to utilize them as such.
Are you able to contact me through this?
She'll put her hand out for it. There's passes over it. Oh, this is your talisman from the Sandman.
Hmm?
I don't think I could contact you directly from that, but I could contact the Sandman easily
Huh?
if you think he would pass on.
There's only one way to find out. We may need their strength soon. If not, they might be lost to darkness.
Darkness.
Well, I would hate to see Novus lost to darkness. If there is anything we can do to help, should you figure out where they are.
I have a hunch that their mother is possessed by darkness. And same with their father. But I do not have solid evidence to prove it. Just more of a caught in a lie gut feeling.
Okay. Well, again, if you have anything that you think we have that would help, we would offer it. Novus is very dear to us. I shall keep the village on high alert, and if Novus should appear to us, I will contact Sandman.
I feel like we will be seeing each other shortly.
Yes. The only thing, you're welcome to ask around. Like I said, Novus only talked to me of such things. But I don't know where they ultimately went to.
That's fair. Well, thank you for your time. Give a little bow. And then I'll walk out.
Okay. Alright, anybody else have anything they want to do?
I think
Day before the fair.
Not fair!
I feel like I probably would have gone as well. I probably would have tried to seek, because I have a theory
I like theories.
that the people who aren't here have been physically trapped here in the realms, trapped in the Veil and trapped in Festivus, unable to return. So I'm probably investigating some of the places that were recently saved, starting on Monday, which is starting on Sunday/Monday when the students who went missing started to occur. So I'm starting that part of the investigation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Chris is going to be his own little private investigator when he grows up.
I would also have been going to Yule, just literally walking around, just trying to see if I see Novus anywhere.
Okay.
Probably starting a couple snowball fights.
So
what
would you
else
be
there is to
interacting
interact.
you'd be interacting with the people there?
Yeah, but not like conversationally.
Okay.
Just like observingly,
Cool.
like
We'll get to
noticing.
that.
But yeah.
9.
9? Okay. You hop around to some of the other holidays. They tend to focus on the ones that are close at hand because they want to make sure that the magic goes out on time and equal measures and all that kind of stuff. So, like, we're not necessarily going to focus on Valentine's Day this close to Christmas.
Yeah.
The Darklings may have excursions, they're going to have protections, but it's not something that the Harbinger couldn't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So a lot of the scions that you run into on these other days are heading towards Hanukkah. They're heading into Whovale.
Yeah.
Some of them are popping in and out of Yule just to assess the Darklings as they make their passes on the borders. Even a couple of them are still kind of bouncing around with Diwali, even though Diwali is pretty much safe. Again, just always got to protect those borders. You'll see a couple go off into Kwanzaa. No one there is reporting anyone missing. And for the most part, those holidays all those holidays seem pretty upbeat and, protected. There's the only one that does kind of feel like threatened, maybe, is Yule. And as that brings up her being in Yule, since you're not interacting directly with the citizens of Yule, you're just observing, I'll have you go ahead and roll a perception for me before I go out and douse all this information.
That would be perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
10.
10? Okay. That works pretty well with his 9. You notice in Yule that
Oh, and then I rolled that 20, of course.
even though preparations are undergoing, even though they seem like they're pretty much on track and everything, the children don't look particularly happy. Children are not running around having snowball fights. You try to initiate a couple. You do. You try.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a couple laughs and giggles, but very quickly, as a parent moves out of range, child latches to skirt, goes with. And the parents look irritable about it.
Lame.
Yes, very lame. Also, I know I didn't say this before, but Yule is very much Fae and Animalkin is the population. So
That makes sense.
yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, so the children seem very kind of subdued, very close to the parents. Parents are irritated with how close they are. The parents are like, go play, and the kids are like, nah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. I wonder if the feelings of the champion of that holiday are reflected, are a direct reflection of the holiday itself. Like, if Novus is not feeling enthusiastic, if they're feeling down, do the feelings that they have directly affect Yule and the children that reside in that particular holiday? Is that some sort of connection that could be made?
I would say no, simply because there are several scions dedicated to similar holidays, you know? Harley's not the only scion of Mardi Gras.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's just the one that you happen to know personally.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's not like particularly one. There can
Right.
be multiple scions.
Multiple scions. There's harbingers. They're more centric to the holiday. Like Santa is the harbinger for Christmas. But there might be 20 scions of Christmas.
All named Santa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do definitely.
You notice a similarity between how the children at home are acting to the children in Yule. You know, the children of Yule seem the same kind of like slightly scared, quiet, you know. You get the feeling that the kids at school that were possibly missing their friends are kind of doing the same thing that the kids here are doing, only these kids are right next to their parents, so you can see how they're kind of like latched on.
Okay. Okay. Did I notice anything similar when this sort of happened when Diwali was having their issues as well? Could I retrospectively think about that correlation to see if it is a behavior that it's bleeding into the real world, that the monsters are like actually here?
Make a insight or a history to either remembering them or inciting whether what you remember is accurate.
Insight, you say?
I want to say I'm gonna love the fact that he's gonna realize that monsters are coming into the real world and go, guys, we need to work together.
No, I
Can't wait for it. I can't wait for it.
No, I know the monsters have come, but I'm trying to see like if it is a direct correlation.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to put pieces together.
Don't lie.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this would be an insight.
An insight?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't feel super similar. The residents of Diwali were downhearted. You know, kind of being like, nothing I do matters. Because every time they would put something up, it would get torn down.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't so much fear as kind of dispirited, you know, kind of like this. Why should I bother anymore?
Gotcha.
Versus the children who are latched onto their parents, and the parents are like, "Go play," and they're like, "No, right here with you. You're safe."
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So these kids are legitimately scared.
Yeah. Which brings up the question of why are they scared? And I think that's the thing I try to reach to, but I realize it too soon that that's the thing I'm supposed to be focusing on, and I don't have enough time.
Right. Okay. Was there anything that Dante wanted to do?
No, Dante's asleep.
Dante's asleep. He's just resting.
Fuck this shit.
Someone's got to be well rested.
All right. So we'll wake you guys up, and this is the start of the fair. You guys are officially out of class. No more classes. Woo! Break. It is the first day of the Yuletide Fair. It gets started pretty early in the morning.
Out of classes like winter break? Or
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Yeah.
just the weekend.
Yeah.
Fuck. I got nothing to do.
It's winter break. Have some fun.
How?
Tina gif.
Is this your sister or something?
No.
Is this your girlfriend?
No, just come to the fair.
But we gotta go to a person's house because of family possession. And we get 10% off of something.
Yes,
Do you
I
have
remember-
Holly's contact information?
Do I have Harley's contact information?
Did you give him Carly?
No.
Okay, well, hopefully Harley is either stalking you, Chris, or me.
We really need to get this group together.
We tried. She just doesn't want to show up.
All right, let's go to Novus's house.
All right, I'll meet you at this street address, and I'll show you where he lives.
Drop pin.
Do I happen to know of a random Harley?
Harlot?
Harley. of a girl named Harley.
The little
That we
chaos
see-
goblin Harley. I
Yeah.
think she's known throughout the school at this point.
Yeah, Harley is not necessarily unknown as the Chaos Goblin of the school.
Fuck me. Alright.
Language!
It was said in an adult voice, so I'm bugging me. But
Oh my.
I want to try and find an opportunity where I try to discreetly send a message to Harley.
Okay.
If I'm able to find where this Chaos Goblin is. Which I know Sandman told me not to do it.
How are you discreetly sending a message? Are you trying to text it, or are you just trying to like pass a note, or?
If I'm able to do it without people seeing me, I'm gonna try and use one of the cantrips.
Okay. Yeah, that's not hard. You just don't be out in the open when you do it, and as long as the cantrip isn't magically visible.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
I told you couldn't do it in front of people.
Wait, they weren't people, they were objects.
That's what I'm trying to do it as discreetly as possible because I do not want to be seen.
Okay. And roll myself.
Can I roll to see if someone in my extended
7.
family lives near Harley? And if I can message the family group chat and be like, y'all know this person?
I'm gonna say you can message your family if you happen to have a picture
1
of
point of
Harley.
damage.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard.
Really not, no. And you may message the family. We'll roll a percentile to see where they're at.
I planned this. Here are the percentile dice.
Where the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, you fuck.
It's not Ramon taking advantage of the stereotype of large Hispanic families.
Wow, Ramon! Wow!
I don't consent to that.
I only speak from experience.
Yeah, you're right.
It's called authenticity.
Got a cousin that knows everybody.
Is that a 1?
No, it's a 7.
You have a large family, but you don't know them well.
No, they don't know you well.
They're from Texas and Mexico.
Oh, man, the middle child is 7.
I'm not the middle child of 7. I said I was like the 4th youngest
So-
of 9 or something.
You message the family, but unfortunately the one cousin who probably would have known them went to the different juvenile detention center on the other side.
Hey,
County.
Chico.
wasn't in the same one Harley ended up in. So.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
they went to the West Campus.
Yes!
the West Campus Juvenile Detention Center.
Because there
Yeah.
are 2 of those.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a cousin
For
that
sure.
went to
We don't need
juvie
2
with
middle
her.
schools, but we need 2 juvenile dimensions.
No, you had a cousin who didn't go to juvenile.
I had a
One
cousin,
is
Two
dedicated.
juvies.
One is
I had a
dedicated
cousin who
specifically
went
for
to
you.
juvie around the same time she did.
Yeah.
Talk about
It's,
isolation.
it's maximum security.
Maximum security juvenile detention.
Just for Harley.
Just for me.
They got her in the hand.
Solitary confinement on steroids.
And taxpayer money, $200,000 a year goes just for that.
Just for this.
Is it like a
little
TV
gremlin.
show, a sitcom, too? Do we sell merch?
I just want you guys to know at home that we've been doing this since 7 o'clock and we still haven't gotten the group together. It is 9:30 at night.
We tried. They were the difficult ones.
Wow, are we surprised?
Difficult or in character?
Both.
Yes,
I've
you're
done
right.
this for good reason.
And you keep trying to do the things that don't work with our characters. So, definition of insanity?
It's okay. We're moving forward. We're getting
Okay.
this. So,
Our characters are just...
what was your deception? What was your stealth? Sorry.
Now,
7?
Yes.
Oh, not great. What kind of thing were you trying to do?
the message cantrip.
Message cantrip. Alright, cool. What do you say?
Hey, yo, baby, what's your number?
Trying to whisper. Thinking of the Harley. Meeting at this address at
I'm good. Locked in.
at X time. Investigation of Novus.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, cool. I rolled a perception for the people around you.
Yeah.
And you didn't win.
Of course I did.
My man, you out there talking out loud to yourself?
Yes, kind of the deal.
I know. I was
And
really
if I'm not incorrect, message does have what? Physical components? Doesn't it have like a wire or something?
Are we talking about which was message? Because we figure out those.
Message the cantrip, I believe, has like
It's
Oh.
verbal, somatic, verbal.
No,
Material.
it's
Somatic
not,
and
it's not
material.
verbal. It's
it's
not
just
verbal.
it's not somatic and material, and a copper wire is component.
Yes. Okay.
But how it's used,
They
But
just
you have to
send
point- you have to
wave
point
that
toward the
copper
creature.
wire around.
you have to point toward the creature and whisper, but only the target can hear it.
Yeah. So
And depending on the spellcasting component, a holy symbol being replaced for it, I don't know if that has any effect on that or not.
okay. So what I'm gonna say, because the perception did beat the stealth if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
using your cantrip.
For sure.
In place of the wire, you could use your spellcasting component, but your talisman is going to glow slightly, and you're going to have to do the point. So he's across the room from you in whatever area you tried to do. Very obviously trying to stand off to the side, out of the way, but he's pointing directly at you, and his talisman is glowing. So anyone who wasn't looking at him didn't see it, so it's not like you widespread the whole cafeteria saw you pointing and doing this, but you were seen by a few kids who are now giving you the side eye, like, what the fuck?
Weird ass kid.
And they've kind of like made that kind of, because he pointed, so it's just like
Is this kid casting a curse over here?
You stared at me.
Yes.
And I very much am aware that I've just been caught.
yeah.
And I'm fucking frightened. So I like run out of the room.
Why did I make a well-adjusted character?
The funny thing is I think this is one of the first times Travis has given us a genuinely happy character, and it has been so, like, just because your character is so much of a rule follower and having to, like, follow these oaths and everything, it's just, like...
Chaotic, like...
Well, because it's making it so hard, but also, like, this is one of your most unproblematic characters ever, and it's still making it so hard.
Because all the other characters are so problematic.
Yes, because I said make good kids, and you guys went trouble fucking makers?
Dante is not a troublemaker.
I never heard
This
make
side of the
good
table.
kids.
I'm talking about this side of the table.
I never
and
heard
you,
make a good
Dominic,
kid.
I'm talking about Novus, alright?
I was about to say, Dante is
I heard no qualifiers.
least,
I
like,
heard make a
bad
kid.
that I've ever made. He just
Make
likes
a kid
baseball.
that fights bad guys. And I said, bad? Bad kids can fight bad guys.
Did you say bet or bat?
Yes.
Oh, so both. Got it.
Yes. So funny. I love it.
But I'm definitely trying to remember the kids that like saw me, and I'm like,
Kill him later.
no.
Murder?
No, I'm gonna kill him later.
Oh, I can't even.
So you think?
I'm gonna lock them all in the same cell in the bathroom, and I'm gonna
yeah.
say, don't tell anyone that weirdo pointed at me. Or else. And then I'm gonna leave them in there and they have to find their own way out.
Intimidation.
That's you.
Wait, that's not...
This was a very desperate attempt I had to do, and it was like, oh, I hated it every moment.
It's going to be a 20, not natural, but
Jesus
Because
Christ.
that one.
I rolled well too, it
The
helped.
fact that it worked. Don't tell anyone that kid pointed at me.
Definitely,
Right,
I'm gonna say definitely making it sound like that was just embarrassing and like I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, this kid was a bit naughty. Not because like I don't want it, like I'm not covering up like I know this kid, I can't, like don't tell anyone, like we know each other. It's more like you, because they were looking at me like, what's up? I'm like, what are you looking at?
Yeah,
so
you
it's
got
more
an
like,
image to uphold.
yeah.
Can't have kids pointing at you.
God, it's so embarrassing! Oh my god!
Kill him. I know a body spot.
A body spot.
Awesome. So,
Go to the bathroom.
He has a cop. We're good.
Just flush him down the toilet.
at the end of the morning, before you guys go off to fair, are you guys all going to meet up at Duncan's?
I agree to that.
Yup. I'm climbing through the window of the bedroom.
We already got there? Shit. Oh, hey, Harley.
Whenever you guys do get there.
Oh.
I figure out how to turn off the phone,
My bad.
so I turn off the phone.
Here.
I am spread out today.
But you're still going, right?
Well, hi, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just making
I
sure.
was.
Yeah, no, I went, but I turned off the burner.
Turn off the burner phone. Got it.
How's the phone working out for you?
It's good to see you too, Eugene.
You're welcome.
I arrive and I pat him on the shoulder. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh,
Are you guys all in the room now?
And we're
We're outside,
outside.
like
At a
normal
meeting
people.
If you're gonna try to scale the walls and go in the window, though, you're gonna have to make a really high stealth if you think his parents don't have some kind of alarm system.
So, to
Well,
Philly,
I would assume I was going up there if they were going up into the room.
Right, but you're going in through a window which is alarmed.
If they're not in the, if
They're
they're,
not-
outside,
they're
then
not
I know
meeting.
they're not
Okay.
in the room.
Okay.
so
So are you hiding still?
anyone know where Harley is?
Probably.
I haven't seen
I
her.
thought they were meeting in the room.
No.
That was just my bad.
well, I tried to talk to them, but I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble. So,
What did you do?
Yes.
I imagine I
what
was
did
running
you
late
do?
because of the kids in the bathroom.
let's say I think they got the message, and
How did they get the message?
I'm gonna come like skipping
Yeah, what do
up,
you mean?
sauntering up, and be like, "So I thought you were gonna be like stealthy and like hide and stuff. Weren't you like concerned about people finding out about us and stuff?
Did you use the M?
Ooh, you rule breaker!
Oh, no, I did.
And
Shut up.
Off on
You gave
him.
me so much crap about it.
Yes, I didn't want to, but I also couldn't go talk.
It's okay. They're not gonna tell anyone.
Why don't you just do it in your bedroom? What? You're gonna use the M. Why don't you just use it in your bedroom? No one can see you.
I'm not
What?
quite following.
What? What? What's my vinegar?
You ran out.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'm very concerned. This was a very last
Hey.
opportunity to get some type of communication.
Can you ask? I'm just turn away.
What do you want me to ask?
Send contact information.
Hey Harley, can I have your number?
No.
Platonically, of course.
No.
Yeah, I tried. Sorry, she won't give you her number.
No, that's not. Okay, but, have y'all seen the movie? Fuck, I forgot what the movie's called.
That's
Ferris
right,
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay, he's rigged his room like that.
Of course he has. That's
So
actually kind of cool.
he's not actually there,
Okay.
but we're going to see if his parents are possessed.
What makes you think his parents are possessed?
His mom straight up lied to me. She didn't know I knew.
Okay.
So I think the darkness is either attached to his family, or there's much more things being involved with this festive going on.
So, we're not here to see Novus. We're here to investigate his parents.
Two one things they may actually be there, but when I went, they weren't.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just wanted, like I said, just want to make sure we're all on the same page and we're not walking in there with different plans.
We have to wear a mask because his mom's doesn't want us getting sick. We should
He's
all
sick?
go together. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Alright. Knock on the door.
I knock on the door. I guess he knocks on the door.
Whoever knocks on the door, you do it
We
together.
represent
We both do it together.
You
You go to knock on the door, and Eugene also would knock on the door, so he just puts his hand over top of yours.
You know, you remind me of this one guy from this one show.
Friends.
The door opens, and she goes, "That's
Close.
I've got it. Thank you for knocking."
Close. It was Big Bang Theory.
Eugene, it's good to see you again.
You too.
Yep, you brought all your friends this time, which is what we talked about.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mrs. What's Duncan's last name?
I have to pull up his backstory.
Hello, Mrs. Duncan.
Nove. Miss Nove. Face. No
Dominic,
face.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at your backstory. You gave me your parents' names, but I'm not looking at it right now. But anyways, and she goes, "Oh yes, it's nice to meet you, dear." She puts her hand out for you and shake your hand, get your name.
Dante.
Dante, hi Dante. And you, little lady?
Hi, I'm Harley.
Hi. Yeah, there you go, polite. Alright.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
He broke his first rule today.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's okay. It was part of a game we were playing. That's
Yeah,
all.
we promised not to tell his parents.
I just start to sink low.
Well, just so long as you follow the rules here.
McMiller.
I assume you guys are here to
That was
see
Duncan's
Duncan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we just
great.
wanted to check up on them, make sure they were okay.
Oh, well, yeah, he is feeling a little under the weather, but he's doing better. But you guys are welcome to go up and see him. Just, again, put on your mask, just like I asked last time.
I did let them know.
Awesome. Great.
Mask.
And again, we're not going to stay very long. I have to
smile
run
at
down to the campground and start setting up some of the stuff for the fair. Gonna see you guys out there later, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
We're gonna go as a group.
Yeah, everyone in my family is going.
Delightful. I love to hear it. It's so important that we share culture now, especially more than ever. So glad to see you guys all coming out and celebrating with us. I know that if Duncan were better, he would be super excited.
Super duper.
Awesome.
Do you have an extra mask? My parents don't have any at home.
Oh, I mean, well, unless they're coming to visit Duncan, it should be okay.
No, I mean, do you have a mask for me to wear so I can see Duncan?
Oh, yeah, no, she handed out masks.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I drew a smile on
I
it.
missed that.
Yeah.
Second rule you broke.
Technically, you didn't break a rule.
Not listening.
That's not a rule.
Disrespecting the household.
That's also not a rule. I
Why
mean, that
you
is
on
a
my
rule,
side?
but like,
Okay. Well, like I said, just don't stay very long. We don't want to tax, you know.
6 hours tops. I'm
he's
kidding.
joking. He's joking.
All right. Well, yes, you guys enjoy.
Thank you.
And she heads out. From your previous visits and hanging out with Duncan, you do know that they do have the little security system on the house. So it's not that she has cameras everywhere, but they do have the motion sensors, and they know the doors and windows and stuff open and stuff like that. So she will know if you don't leave in a timely manner.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, actually,
That was
left
a
some
very-
interesting music on.
This is a very strange Christmas music.
am going to get to work.
The Christmas keeps leaving the chat.
We out here working.
You guys go see him. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
but
I'm gonna go find her
see,
office.
But we know that
It's up the stairs to
he's
your left.
not. We know he's not there.
Just
Why-
double check.
All right.
Do you go to their the parents' office? Okay. When you get there, you can do an investigation check. Where did you guys want to go? You guys wanted to go up to?
I guess
Yeah.
at least one of us has to go to Duncan's room
Yeah,
to make it look like we're going
climb
there.
all over everything and try to read anything that I find, any
14.
diaries or notes or notebooks or drawings or.
I'm also going to investigate, but not be as invasive.
I didn't let you guys know about the quote traps.
The quote-unquote traps.
Traps?
We
Not
told you
really.
they had the room Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller rigged, but not like trap.
Not
Just like
Home
setting off
Alone rigged.
recordings.
Yeah, it's not like Home Alone. No.
I'm not going to get hit with a paint bucket if I walk in, am I?
I might have set that up, but I didn't tell you.
Chris, what did you want to be doing?
Quite literally, I am the most uncomfortable that I've ever been today.
Oh, so he's with me.
So I am quite literally not doing anything because I'm totally thrown
Sitting at the edge of the bed, sweating profusely.
Are you sticking with anybody, or are you just staying in the downstairs area?
off. Well, they all kind of left as if they knew.
Yeah, they
that
went. They went to the room, and he went to an office.
What's that? He said it was rigged up. Also, emo boy, I need to find out more answers.
I just want to learn more about you.
I guess I go with him.
Go ahead.
I guess. I'm really thrown fucking off here right now.
Oh man, you're either gonna break and enter into a kid's room or break and enter into the parents' room, office.
I am not breaking into any room.
You're not breaking in. You're not.
I
Breaking in.
am.
The doors are open.
I mean, yeah, it's in their house. The doors are open.
Unless the office is locked. But,
If
got
it
many
is
hands
if
for
it is
that.
plain view, I will look. But if it's not plain view, I don't feel good.
Then you're gonna be your accessory.
you can make
to
me
thing.
a perception then.
Okay. Okay. I feel good with that. Feel good with that. Don't feel good about breaking into people's homes.
it's okay. You were invited.
Perception. So wisdom based.
Okay.
So 14?
Oh, great! You got the same number. That's great.
Hey.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Together we get a 28.
You know,
I don't think that's how it works.
No, that is how it works.
I don't think that's how it works, though.
No,
Fine,
we
we
know.
can have the 28. You can have the 14.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Really cool.
All right, so you guys make it
It's
into the
probably better
office.
than what I would have rolled.
Are you looking for something particular when you go digging through the office?
I want to see if the lie is the truthful lie.
Do you want to know if there's a goat missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if there's a full set. If the goat is missing, I want to see if they hid the goat in the office.
Okay.
Because I've seen the goat before, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Duncan showed me. So I would know where it's at.
Right.
I'm assuming the office because...
But I mean, are you like... Because you made an investigation, so you're not perceiving the room. Are you digging through drawers? Are you looking for anything particular? The parent in general?
Anything that I would think would tie them either to the shadow people, the Festivus, any of what we do, or the lack of festival stuff, because it's supposed to be very into their culture. So if this looks like a whitewash office,
Gotcha.
sus.
Okay.
But if it actually looks like what Duncan would, I've seen thousands of times before.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys investigate the room, perceive the room. The traditional Yule Goat collection is very much on display behind the dad's desk. There is not a goat missing from that display. Okay. Just every goat the dad's ever had is still there.
That's a lot of goats.
It is. It's quite a collection, actually, of little
42 and a
little
half goats. Not a single one missing.
Yeah. The room itself does have lots of plans. There's one of those boards that's like cork on one side and whiteboard on the other, you know.
Classic.
And it's got all of the pins for like the flyer, where the flyers need to be put up at. You know, it's got designs for the booths and how the fair is going to be set up with the games and stuff like that, the stations. On the whiteboard side, there's written phone numbers and contacts of who's going to be decorating, who's going to be, you know, there's a lot of information for setup and distribution, caterers, stuff like that.
Take pictures of everything.
I mean, you can. It's like I said, it's all just very much like this is a planning room. So it does look like planning has been done here. Most of it is in the mom's handwriting. You don't know if that's just because she has the better handwriting, but it's very feminine, like loopy, you know. You go to the desk and you start looking through the desks. There doesn't appear to be any indication that the dad had travel plans necessarily. You know, there's no copy of the boarding pass. There's nothing on the calendar about traveling anywhere. There's no, because I assume you do go through the computer a little bit.
Absolutely.
There's no emails that say anything about hotel rooms. No reservations made anywhere. Doesn't see any signs of distress, really. Just there aren't any plans for leaving. She said he went back to Norway for a short trip, but there doesn't seem to be any travel plans. You know, the computer itself might as well kind of like... The computer doesn't seem to have been accessed or used in the last week.
Do they have a basement?
They do not.
Okay. Attic?
Yes.
Go to the attic.
Okay. You go to the attic, but let's go to the room first. So you guys went to Duncan's room. You see the same setup that that Eugene told you about.
Cool.
It is very much little wires and rig kits. You see one that causes the bed setup to kind of roll back and forth. There's the one that goes to the recording that plays the different sayings from
I'm
Duncan.
going to try every single one.
This is almost cartoonishly intricate.
Yeah. I would say that amongst the two of you, the fact that you know that
I know.
you can travel to Festivus while asleep, you guys know that you also had the option to go to Festivus in person. You guys were told that by Moondancer, that there was a portal in the gingerbread house for traversing Festivus awake. It's not ideal,
Yeah, I was gonna say he also told us it was dangerous.
It's not ideal. It's not something you should do necessarily. But your friend is missing and has been missing for a week, and you know that this is an option that could happen. Like, he could choose to go to Festivus.
Right. So, Harley, do you think that maybe they went to Festivus, like, for real? Like, I don't see why they...
Definitely planned for something.
You know, like, I don't see why they would. Because...
You want to do an investigation. Did you roll an investigation for that?
Mm-mm. $20 again. Unnatural, but still.
20? Okay. I know that Duncan keeps a lot of his personal journals with them, so you're not going to come across anything that's like super recent or anything like that. There's a couple of sketchbooks, especially the more recent ones do center around Jewel. There is a couple of notations mentioning the fact that his dad is missing. There are a couple of drawings where it looks like he's probably scribbling and thinking at the same time and trying to work things out. Trying to make understanding of what his mom has told him, which is that your dad is gone and they're on a trip, and he's like, well, why wouldn't he have said bye? Why didn't he pack anything? Like, his suitcase is still upstairs. So there's different scribblings, different drawings. You see one that's the drawing itself is a pen drawing, and it's very rough. It's very quickly sketched out. And Duncan has just taken like a red marker and kind of just hatched it all over top of this drawing. Vaguely demonic-esque, you know, big horned guy, long nose, you know.
Is this the horned god?
So, and then, you know, flipping through the book a little bit, there's lots of runes that you don't necessarily recognize. You notate them as being runes, but you don't know what they mean. And then there's a couple of sketches of certain decorations, and then written underneath what they could be used for, what they're supposed to symbolize, where they would be at in the fair. But you'll notice that some of those decorations, when you guys came into the house, some of them were up and around, but they've been disturbed. So, like, one of the decorations that's in it is the little sun-dried orange slices, you know? And they're supposed to be strung up in the windows, kind of like sun catcher kind of things. But you notice when some of them came in that they were disheveled, you know? So, like, whereas it would have been 4 strands with, like, 3 each, maybe only 2 of the strands are attached, and a lot of the oranges are just kind of on the windowsill, you know?
I'm going to take the pages, all the pages that you mentioned from the demon picture on with me.
Okay.
And then the other ones that were just kind of more like processing scribbles and notes and stuff, I'm going to draw like a little like hollyberry and a HQ and leave it.
Got it.
Just a little personalization on it.
Wait, is Harley's last name Barry?
If it wasn't, it is now. Because that's how this group works.
There you go.
Kind of
Someone is getting a yearbook.
Sorry, your last name is Barry now. It's Harley Barry.
Similar to Halle Berry.
Well played.
Okay. Yeah. And then, because you mentioned something about, like, my dad's suitcase is still up there. I'm going to race up to, or over to, or whatever, kind of, like, just, like, get up and, like, on an impulse, like, to run over to the parents' room and look in the parents' room and see if I notice anything off or weird, or, also looking for, like, darkling monster magic spillover
Okay.
into this realm sort of thing.
Sure. You make another investigation check.
I'll probably jump on the bed a little bit too.
I will also say that you guys have probably been in the house close to half an hour at this point.
Well,
I'm just here following everyone else's lead.
I was gonna say, while they're being invasive, I'd like to go downstairs and distract Mom.
Mom
Maybe
left.
let's- Mom
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, she said she was going to go set things up at the fair, and I told you guys that
Right.
because she has the security system, she knows when you guys will leave.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I was about to say, like, I was gonna leave.
Right.
At least leave the house.
I was jumping on the bed too much. I only rolled a 4.
Oh man. No more monkeys
So,
jumping on the bed.
It took you a hot minute to find the
Stop
room.
jumping on the bed.
You know, it just took you a while to find the room, honestly. Peter, what were you doing in the attic?
Same thing, looking for anything that is incriminating.
Okay, investigation check.
7.
7. You don't find much of anything in the attic. They've obviously been moving things, probably getting down the decorations, digging out traditional, Yule stuff, putting it down in the house. So dust has been moved recently, but it doesn't really seem like there's anything abnormal in there.
Alright, I guess.
I guess in that case, I'd like to take the common area and check that, since I was already studying Yule. Like, I'd like to investigate that area to see if there's anything out of place, kind of weird, that's not supposed to be there. You know, that kind of thing that would be like, hey,
You ain't supposed to be here, yo!
this is wrong. Hey, wait a minute. I just read about this.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Flat 10.
Flat 10. Alright. Common areas, covering the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. With a 10. The only thing that seems overly suspicious is that even though you know that the dad has been on a trip, conceivably you don't know exactly when he left, but you know when Duncan stopped coming to class. So if we're connecting the dots that Duncan and his dad have been gone about the same amount of time, that leaves the dad being gone for about a week. But anything that would have been the dad's hasn't been moved necessarily. You know, you expect Mom to tidy the house a little bit maybe, or put some things away, and it's very obvious that like the jacket has been left wherever he laid it down across the back of the couch a week ago. Okay, and his shoes are still very much kicked over by the door and haven't been put on the rack a week ago.
Yeah.
You know,
That's suspicious.
right. So anything that looks like maybe someone was, in the middle of something, he's got like the crossword that's on the kitchen table that hasn't been moved and hasn't been touched and hasn't been put away. That kind of stuff. It just kind of feels like anything that the dad would have been doing has kind of just been left to the wayside.
Okay.
No one's bothered to pick anything up, and it doesn't seem to bother anybody that it's still out.
Okay. I mean, there's only one other person here,
Yeah.
aside from Duncan themselves.
Right.
And that's Mom, who's being the weird. Okay.
Who insists that he left on a trip.
A week ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, like I said, like kitchen and everything, it's just, everything is set up for festivals. It's maybe not as decorated as it would be because a lot of their traditional decorations that they would put up around their home is being put out for the fair. But
Right, well, I'm going to take the notebook with the decoration things, and whatever's redeemable of the decorations that are disturbed, I'm going to put them back, and whatever's, like, broken or, like, destroyed or whatever, I'm just going to randomly strew it across the room to see if anyone cares. And then I'm going to take the shoes and I'm going to put one shoe in the kitchen and put one shoe over by the bathroom. And I'm going to take his jacket and I'm going to hang it on the refrigerator.
Okay.
I make sure to leave at the 30-minute mark.
At the 30-minute mark, Chris stands outside.
So I put effort
I
to
go
like.
like 4 or 5 houses down.
Oh, okay. You like legitimately leave. They can't see you on the doorbell or anything.
I know the decorations
Yeah.
are important to Novus or Duncan or whoever, and so that's like I fixed what's redeemable. But whatever's not, I'm just gonna like chaotically be like, whee!
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna see if the mom says anything about it.
Okay.
Or does anything about it. I'm just gonna make what's already weird. I'm weird.
All right. About at that 30-minute mark, maybe a little after, I might go into like the entryway area and call out like, "Hey, we should wrap this up."
Give me 1 moment. It keeps falling off the refrigerator. I'll be out in a second.
What?
Grab the vinegar.
No.
Grab vinegar.
Novus is just giving like a bad dog or like a bad pet. No, put it, drop it, drop.
Leave
I'm gonna
the
go-
vinegar. That's theft.
No, it's not. They know I'll do it.
That's still theft.
Only if you can prove it.
It's
Not
pretty
even
easy to
there.
prove
You're
it
not
with
even
you.
there.
Ah, my face.
You're not good at this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit your face.
Lies.
No, you threw it at him. You meant to hit him in the face.
No, I meant to hit him, not specifically in the face.
I feel like one of us is lying.
But which one?
You.
Travis, obviously.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's Travis.
Alright, cool. I mean, he already broke one law today.
2 laws.
2 laws, that's right.
Shut up.
I'm
You're
gonna
such a
grab the
bad
vinegar.
boy.
Alright, guys, we couldn't find anything here. It must be in the museum. Let's go.
All right. What did everybody figure out while we were in there? Anyone want to share?
His dad
Oh.
is not actually on a trip. He likes to draw. We already kind of knew that. There's this weird demon guy. Anyone think he looks familiar?
I don't know. Looks like a horned god.
History check?
But
Yeah.
well, wouldn't that be the rebirth of the sun? Because if that looks like the horned god,
Yeah.
which is one of the overarching themes of Yule.
Yeah, but he also looks scary. Like
6.
that looks like
Could be the horn god.
biblically satanic.
He didn't really seem into that stuff.
You know, red skin, curvy horns. I didn't find much about that in Yule. About Yule in the school library.
Well, it's either
From the burnt library.
Yeah,
the devil, Krampus,
specifically.
or goat monster.
So I guess since someone else is gonna roll this investigation check.
Peter rolled a history, just wasn't very high.
I didn't either.
I just got a natural one and a natural
I guess
20
may
in a
I
row.
roll a history check?
I just got a natural 1 and a natural 20 all in a row. Like, back to back. I'm not rolling for anything, I'm just
10.
fidgeting.
10. You don't know if it has anything to do with Yule, but other than the devil, the Krampus is another red horned demon guy
I mean, it could be Krampus.
that tends to show up around Christmas.
They tend to show up around this time.
Yeah, what was their whole thing though?
Krampus?
Yeah.
None of
They're-
you rolled high enough to know what Krampus did.
They're like the opposite version of Santa.
Oh, so they bring toys to the naughty kids.
Or more like they represent everything that is bad. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Just
mean,
like the anti-Christmas of some kind, I don't know. Yeah.
The
Like-
Antichrist.
like I don't know.
Everybody else is done. One, you want to make a history check
Sure.
on Krampus?
I don't know anything about them. I 8 coins.
It does.
Oh my! You must pissed off a squirrel.
I swing my bat.
Is it investigation, right?
Ow!
No, history.
Oh,
Not
history.
at you with the acorns.
Oh, the same thing. It's gonna be 16.
Standing right next to you.
16?
It's okay, I'm good at this.
So, Harley, you know that Krampus traditionally steals away bad children and takes them away in his scary sack.
Oh, he's like a Christmas like kidnapper.
Oh, so
Our
Home Alone.
art teacher.
What?
No.
You're imagining
No.
things. You are literally making things up in your mind.
No.
Possibly, but he should have checked out his vibe. It was very bad.
Okay.
Or maybe.
Or maybe he's just a teacher.
Yeah, maybe he's just.
That's what teachers do. Like it's like professionally, they,
come up
have to come
behind
and
you and-
ruin your lives.
Grab you?
No, they didn't. They didn't touch you.
My phone was in my hands.
They
He put
grabbed
his
the
shoulder
phone.
on his hand on my shoulder.
No, he
No.
grabbed the vinegar bottle.
Oh,
and
I know what happened. This is how I'm telling it.
Yeah. It was like,
Alright.
It's like no.
And he whispered into my ear and was creepy.
No. I was literally right there.
Yeah.
None of that happened.
You were so focused on your art.
That you destroyed.
You are so special.
I would have known. My mom never tested me.
Well,
For being special, there's a test for that.
Yes, I get tested every 2 years. I'm fine.
Congratulations, you're not special?
Thank you.
we are really bad at staying on track.
This is as we're walking,
I'm
right?
12 years old. What do you want from me?
Apparently more.
This is fine. I needed you guys not to end up in Yule tonight anyway.
That's what I figured. So, like, I got you here.
All right. Well, what we do know.
So this could be kidnapped children in sack Christmas guy.
Do
It
you-
could be horned what's his face.
the Horned God?
Would I know if this seems to be Krampus with that history check?
I mean,
or is it more I
they
just
already,
know more about
They
him?
already knew from their checks that Krampus ended up being, like, synonymous looking with the devil. So
Okay.
Red Horned Guy would
Yeah.
feel like that. They just didn't know what he did.
Got it. Okay.
Do you think that maybe this Krampus thing took Duncan Novus?
Or maybe
Could be.
Novus. Maybe Novus went to go like find him.
By the way, where's is in the public speaking about this thing very publicly?
I look around. Is there anybody around?
Reception.
I perceive. Oh, look at that! I looked around and there's nobody here.
Perception.
Perception.
Fuck me.
13
Do
minus
we have
1.
to?
12.
You don't really see
Nat
anybody.
20!
You don't see anyone around.
I don't
Most,
see anyone. I think we're
I
okay.
also
Most
feel
people
like
are
I'm
heading
just
off
talking
to the
about
fair.
holiday people, not the world.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
I
he went to
think
go
we're
find
okay.
Krampus. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Most of the children are heading off to the fair. Most of the adults are taking the children to the fair, or they're at work. So
To the fair!
not a lot of foot traffic around you guys.
Okay.
Alright, so we can't rule out that whatever that is, if it is the Krampus, we can't rule out that it's real. But we can't also just jump on this assumption that that's what happened to Duncan Novus. I don't know Duncan's name yet. I know
No.
Duncan's name.
I
You know
believe-
Duncan's name, you just don't know the same person,
Yeah.
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 But he's protecting it.
He's
And I
being a
probably
good
spout
friend.
nonsense, but you don't know.
He's being a good friend. That's all.
I know, but I don't care, and I might mix up the names every now and then, but probably think nothing of it.
Duncan of it.
That's the Krispy Kreme way.
That's how the cream crumbles.
Oh my.
Why is the cream crumbling?
I get red.
Well, that's why Kareem's crumbling.
Oh, I'm good.
I pat him on the shoulder. It's gonna be alright, buddy. Puberty hits hard.
I take the burner phone that's very off in the charger, and then I just toss it to Harley and run.
Is it dead?
Huh?
He ran.
No, but like, is it dead?
No, it's not dead. It's
Okay.
turned off, but it's dead.
You
No explanations. No nothing. Just
You left
tossed you a
the-
phone with a charger with a little note on it and just ran.
That says, I'm a bitch.
What does it say on the note?
Whatever.
Bye.
Whatever.
Password 12-3-96. 69.
Nice.
12-3-69.
Where you going? Where you going?
Where are you going?
That right in front of us for you.
Come back.
Where are you running to?
I'm running home. Because they're the ones giving me a ride. They're the ones giving me a ride to the festival.
I thought we're walking.
That's me. That's on me. I got long legs and I just keep putting them out.
They pointed out something very obvious, and I was so uncomfortable that I did the teenage boy thing, and I just...
Was it something I said?
Oh my gosh. I love a soft boy headset.
Aww.
It's an innocent moment.
Does Chris have a crush on the delinquent?
No, shut up!
The cop has a crush on the delinquent!
Could you imagine bringing Harley back home with mom and dad?
Oh, Dad already
play
knows
that?
about it.
I'm down for that.
Dad has...
That's the thing though. Dad does already know about Harley.
She walks in, he just... Oh, no.
I can do that. The parents just being very much like, whoever he brings home is going to be great. We're going to support him. And then she just walks in and the dad's just like,
Oh,
I thought I raised him better. The fuck?
Why couldn't you
then we find out that mom was actually a bad kid growing up. And she goes, it's okay, honey. You straightened me out.
Oh my.
Right, Mom's a dom. That's what I keep saying. Dad's a cop, Mom's
I'm making
a
up
dom.
backstory for you. Don't worry about it. It's not true.
It
It's
could
not true
be.
until he says it's true.
It's not true until you consent.
I don't know what my parents did. I don't know their life story.
Oh my gosh. We don't have time for that, guys. We don't have enough weeks in the day, okay?
I'm gonna turn the phone off or on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go to the note section if there is a note section. Most phones. Oh, it's an iPhone. Yeah. I was thinking it was a little flip phone. And I'm just gonna start just scribbling random little notes on there and little drawings and just fill it up with nonsense.
We love nonsense.
Awesome, great.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet,
it
so
is
you have the phone. Got it.
almost 10:30 at night, guys, and we will call it here.
Can't very well return it to them.
We
We
will
did it.
pick up next session when everybody arrives at the fair.
Festival!
Can you send me the address to the fair so I'm not late?
Yes.
Thank you.
Peter, what's your address?
Do not dox yourself.
No, I was gonna be like, okay, it's walk off. Don't worry, I'll text you where to go. Okay, bye.
All right, good night, everybody. We love you.
For
Bye.
Shabaka do. Good
Like-
night to you.
Like,